Yo, 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 yo. That's the wrong one. Why are the docs coming? Should I see the chat? Should I upload? Hannah Hakate says, Nick Wolf, welcome in. Good to see you all. How y'all doing? Hello Edna, welcome in. Good to see you. Hello Laurie, welcome in. Good to see you. Kyoto Blood Rose, welcome in. Good to see you. How is everyone? Are you all good? What am I doing? Hello ZZ, welcome in. Just trying to sort out my second monitor. Which crash out are we watching? The first one I'm watching is reacting to my ex-girlfriend. I think that's what we're watching. I know, it's a lot of drama, eh? Yeah, there's been a lot of crash out, Cypher, definitely. For sure. Do people not pronounce your name correctly, Kyoto? You need to watch mine too, that's fair. I just need to take my meds. Almost never. Oh. Hello, Enflo. Welcome in. Good to see you. So we'll give it 2 minutes just to have a few more people pop in, maybe, and then we'll get started. Let me turn up the volume on my side. That's good. Hello. Hello. Life is a mystery. Everyone. Yeah, I think we got it. I think we're good. Everyone must stand alone. I hear you call my name, and it feels like her. This has been your Super Bowl. Yeah, a lot of people have said that this is like yesterday in particular was like Super Bowl Sunday. Mad, isn't it? So, yeah. Right, so here we are. Here's the girl herself. Okay, so what we're gonna do is 1.5 her up. Because I think she's intelligible at 1.5, I would say. And look at her. Doesn't she look so happy and grand and shit? Hello, Aisha Reith. Welcome in. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. So, just a word. I managed to over restrict on my videos. So I put like, you got to be signed in, you got to do this, you got to do that. So my views have been incredibly suppressed over the weekend, but I've sorted it now, because obviously this channel's not intended for children anyway. And the last time The only time I get like under 18s is scrolling through shorts, and that's something that happens normally because obviously TikTok brain rot and all that kind of thing, you know. And even then, that was like I got like 0.2% in April, I think, looking at my analytics. So, you know. Meanwhile, Quirky Love Rosie, yeah, that 9%. 9%'s not too bad when that's like, if she gets 200,000 views, that's almost 20,000 children in her chat. So, you know, you can't be too careful these days. So I was a bit too heavy-handed with my restrictions over the weekend, but I've sorted that shit out now. Just show yourself to the door? Why? My poor sister's had to hear all about it. She's vaguely aware of Goreward. Ah, I see. So, yeah. What are we doing? Yeah, so we're going to start and, yeah, basically just see what happens.
I look like a mess. So the night before I got an hour of sleep, as you guys know. And last night I got 2 hours.
Hooray.
I'm not doing okay. I'm not. I forgot what I was even doing. Am I live right now? I don't even know what's happening.
You
Hello?
are live right now.
Okay.
Well, not now, but in the past, you are live.
Let me
Or
fix
live,
this
like
here.
live. You know what I mean?
Members. I love my members so much. Okay. Hi, members. There we go.
Members
Hi, Lexi
only.
friends. How are you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Remember when Mr. Snowflake pushed ALR to make a video about
I
Tommy and the cat?
personally
He said they're
do
talking
not
via
and will not
text.
be watching
So you
per
think
se,
they're
like
like in
listening with my fucking
collusion?
ears.
Do you
Snowflake's
think?
video, he triggers me. He gives me anxiety. He is an apologist. He has made tons of people believe that a 12-year-old lies about SA. So
Sorry, Mr. Snowflake's an apologist. What?
not dealing with that.
You didn't apologize for the video
I strongly
yesterday.
dislike him. So what I asked my friend on Snapchat, I was like, can you go to his video and just screenshot all of the things that Emily said? And when she sent them to me,
I think, do you know what? I'm kind of erring more on the side of Emily and Amber being in collusion over this. This could be just them being... there could be some truth in it, because obviously you've got Amberlynn over here, you've got Tommy over here, and then somewhere the truth meets in the middle, right? So the polarity, because at the end of the day, they're actually perfect for each other. I was saying this yesterday. Hello, Ayana, welcome in, good to see you. Yesterday, I was saying this, and they're like the same polarity of magnets. They just constantly kind of twirl around each other, and they never quite come together. But that's because they're so alike. Their polarity is the same, in my opinion. So this reminds me of Alexis and Amber stirring up drama for views. Yeah, it could very well be the same. The only thing I find that this may be like a real thing is the fact that Tommy showed those texts of Rarity being missing, and saying, can I have another chance, and all that kind of stuff. So it could come out that they were all in on it. Who knows? We'll just have to keep watching the drama and seeing how it goes.
they were all out of order. It just didn't seem like it made sense. I don't know. So unfortunately, what I have to do is click the video and I have it on mute. I don't want to listen to it. I'm going to respond to what she said. And I'm nervous because Emily messaged me last night and we've been arguing through text messages. And it's been just this vicious cycle of what it's been this whole time, of her saying one thing, me saying another.
They're still
her saying one
texting
thing,
each
me
other.
remembering another. Her saying one thing, me experiencing another. And I feel like I'm going actually genuinely crazy right now. I genuinely feel insane. I forgot to get my AirPods. Fuck it. I don't have long. I have to get ready. I'm actually still a mess right now. I'm going to be hanging out with my grandma and my mom today. I saw my mom last night. I saw my friend last night. Like, my friend was busy as hell yesterday and last night, but she purposely made time to come visit me because this whole fucking situation, and like, genuinely meant the world to me. Like, even my mom was like, that is the sweetest shit ever. Like, I have been
Hello, Debbie. Welcome in.
going through it,
Good
and
to
it's just
see you.
like, it feels like never ending. And I don't know how the same reaction channel, actually all of the reaction channels, who once thought my ex was all of these horrendous things, like, have now like switched the script, and Emily is like a saint and we need to like interview her. You know what?
I mean, I kind of agree. I kind of agree with Amber in one sense, but I'm kind of going along with it now in the sense that Emily, we want to hear Emily's side because we know that Amber is such a tremendous liar. I just feel like certain people may now be dismissive of what Emily has done prior to being with Amber. We know that Emily fed her previous girlfriend to death. We know that for a fact. And do I think all the messages between Emily and Mr. Snowflake are true? I would like to think that this is something that has not been concocted. I would like to think that Mr. Snowflake isn't that kind of guy. And he truly does dislike Amber. You can tell from all of the videos that he does about her. He's her main lolcow, and it's like just a side of Foodie, and that's all. Yeah, I went and did a 5K earlier, Kathy, and I got caught in the rain. I posted a picture on my community tab. I was wet through. It was horrible. I didn't even manage a 5K. I was like 110 meters short. But there you go.
I want to be interviewed. Like, when is it my fucking turn? But no, none of these reaction channels want to put it in a light of, you know what? Amberlynn has done some fucking shitty things, but maybe for the first fucking time, she might actually be slightly a victim here. But no one wants to see it that way. When they once did. They once were trying to get me away from the feeder. But now it's like, the roles are reversed. Flip the script.
I think they're both victims, but they're both shit people. And shit people can be victims. So we're kind of in that realm where we're like, I hope nobody comes out on top here because they're both twats. But it's just a matter of seeing who was less of a twat in the relationship.
Flip the script. Yes, Bug Love. 100%. I don't want to do this. I regret not doing this with the whole Beck thing. But it's my turn to respond to exactly what Emily said. And I'm scared in the sense of, like, she has been threatening me. She's doing this whole dance of, if you shut up, I'll shut up. My thing is, did I get more sleep? Only 2 hours. I feel like I'm literally unhinged. My whole thing is, for 8 months of the time that we were in a relationship, I know you're watching, hi. You were literally online, publicly humiliating me and hurting me while we were in a relationship. You were doing it anonymously, but also with your name. So hardcore that people were actually truly believing we weren't together. And I had to keep my mouth shut. Why? Because one, I literally loved you. I did not want to hurt you. I did not want to start a war with you. You were my girlfriend. We were in a relationship, a committed, loyal relationship. And then finally when I said, oh, her going to Snowflake is actually the last straw, which is normally something that I would forgive and forget and I wouldn't say a fucking word. I finally said, this is my...
It's like, this whole episode has been going on for months. And the final straw was Emily talking to Mr. Snowflake. Excuse me. How is Emily going to Mr. Snowflake the final straw? They've literally been kicking and grabbing at each other. What the heck? And they're just like, Mr. Snowflake sliding into Tommy's DMs like, why, aye, man? You want to do some videos with me, like, talking about the messages and that, like? And then Amber hears about it, it's like, oh my god. I can't believe you did that even after I kicked you 3 times and dug my nails into your arm. Surely the buck would have stopped a hell of a lot earlier. Don't you think?
My last straw? You're threatening me? I need everyone to make it make sense because I can't. I truly can't. Okay. I really need to do this. I have to be off of here, I would say, in an hour, hour and a half. I don't fucking know. I'm long-winded.
You
Life
are
makes me
very
easy if you're just honest.
long-winded,
Guess what? I am
yes.
being honest, and that's what makes this easy for me. Thank you.
Thank you.
Y'all act like y'all are saints. Amber is a human. Thank you, Nikki. 100%. Baby girl, thank you for the super chat. Nikki, thank you as well. The brows always love the support. Genova said, hey girl, you have all our support. What she's done is unacceptable. Thank you, Genova. I appreciate that so much. We believe you, Amberlynn. I cannot wait until you take them both to court. Thank you, Leslie. I appreciate that so much. You did lie at 12. You told mom it was dad's friends. No, I fucking didn't. Jawbone, thank you for your money. I wish my mom was fucking here to like throw it in your face, but that is not fucking true. Thank you and goodbye. 2 separate situations. Thank you.
Okay, so
Like, I genuinely can't. Like, who?
she's like this 7 minutes in. It's going to get worse, isn't it?
Probably. But I think it's because of the shit that I've been dealing with for now a year. I am becoming so fucking just like...
Fucking hell.
And it's like not even just a year. It's like the fact that she had the audacity to message me last night and I was trying to reply with these like well thought out responses. Why do I take the time? Why do I take the time? I don't know. The brows, you're so fucking insane. Like, it's actually crazy. Let's say she did all that. Okay, that doesn't change what you did. My whole thing is like, why is it always Amberlynn? Why is it always Amberlynn that's in the fault? Always Amberlynn. You know what's funny? One thing that I know to be true is that Emily was held at gunpoint. I do know that to be true. Like, it's literally in court documents. That's not a lie. That's something that did happen. And when it happened, I stuck by her side. I made a whole video. I wrote a whole fucking thing and read it in a YouTube video. And I stuck up for her through and through because you want to know why? The haters and the girl world of it all and the reaction channels were saying that it was Emily's fault that happened to her. Gunpoint, bro. Like, I'm
defending Emily because she was held at gunpoint. I beg your pardon. Why would you need to defend Emily being in being held at gunpoint? It's a bit weird. I don't think really anybody deserves to be held at gunpoint unless you're like a malevolent dictator or something like that. I don't know. It's a bit weird. A bit strange, that.
I'm probably not even gonna get monetized for this video because it's fucking
Hello,
so crazy.
Chip. Welcome in.
Chain. Somehow, when I was in love with Emily and in a relationship and in Wisconsin and people thought I was like so happy, whatever, it was Emily's fault that that happened? Okay. But now, Amberlynn does reactive abuse to like literally some crazy shit. And all of a sudden, oh, poor Emily. It's not making sense to me and I'm going insane. I'm genuinely going insane. You guys are literally witnessing it firsthand, a bitch going insane. And this is what I had to deal with.
Yeah, I don't know, Kat.
It's like, holy fuck. I'm very sorry for your situation. I wish you a lot of strength. I really hope you see you're worthy, please. Nobody deserves this. Great that you have your family supporting you. A big hug and love. Thank you so much. You've always been so sweet, and I appreciate it. Deborah, welcome to Stream Queens Mini. Can I ask you some questions? Baby girl, go for it. Ask it up. No one has a right to downplay a person's trauma. Thank you, Stacy. Show us her threats. I'm not going to show you our text messages, but I can read them to you. Or once again, you're lying. Fuck off, Spooky. Thank you for the money. Pocahontas. Thank you, Nicole. And the 62 people who thumbs it up. You know what? Make it 100. Let's get that fucking thing up to 100. Not only is it fat shaming, but you're making fun of someone that genuinely was in a relationship fat shaming their partner. So those of you who agree to that, I would never want to be in a relationship with you. Like, genuinely and wholeheartedly, like, you guys are sick. If roles were reversed and I was making fun of my partner behind their back, you guys would be like, you're an abuser, you're horrible, you're the worst girlfriend ever, you're this or that.
I don't know, mate. Pocahontas is kind of funny. I'll commend Emily for that one.
And you know what's funny? Let's go back to the Beck situation right quick. So many people are like, oh my God, Amberlynn was an abuser. Why did, like, I can't believe it, like, da-da-da. But no one ever, like, sits there and goes, why did Beck stay? Like, it's Beck's fault. No one ever does that. They have all this, like, sympathy for Beck. But yet I was in a relationship where I stayed in Wisconsin for 3 months where I felt genuinely miserable. And everyone's like, it's your fault. It's like, I have never felt more fucking crazy in my life, ever.
Amberlynn nobody has sympathy for Amberlynn because we know about all the shit that she's done in the past. So it is very, very difficult for anybody to hide their disdain for her at least some level. So it is very likely that you know, we're going to take somebody else's side. And I think it's become a bit more 50-50 with this relationship because we know that Emily is a shitter, Amber is a shitter, big poo. They come together to form one giant turd, and that's kind of how we see it. They're both horrible people, And I think that's why more people are kind of siding with Amber in this than previously, because, you know, a lot more people gave Beck the benefit of the doubt, because we saw Beck a lot in Amber's videos, and you could see the life drain out of Beck ever so slightly with each video going forward in time. So, yeah, I think this is, at this point, this relationship with Emily, there are a few more people siding with Amber because Emily's a horrible person. She fed somebody to death. Hello, Lazy. Welcome in. Good to see you.
Like, I have never been with someone like this in my life who genuinely, I have never screamed at the top of my lungs till I've been in a relationship with her. Yes, I have done some dramatic bullshit, like call me drama queen, call me drama Lynn, like let's do it all. Like call me borderline babe, I don't give a fuck. But I have never screamed or felt as insane as I have as being in a relationship with her. Period. I have never felt that kind of rage from all of the fucking pain and destruction. And guess what? This is entertainment for you guys, so I hope you're enjoying. Well, I'm literally fucking going insane.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it.
Thank you, Pancake, for the super chat. Receipts are lying, of course. Fuck off. Thank you for the money. You have a history of being abusive, though. You guys have a history.
The thing is, she's saying this. Oh my God, I hope you're enjoying my trauma. Thank you for the $5. Thank you for the $10. Thank you for the $11. Thank you for the $5. Thank you for the £2. I can't take it anymore. Thanks for the $2.
Of just hearing what you say. So think about that for a second. I was never abusive. Like, I've genuinely explained this so many times. So it's like, why am I going to get into it again? Genuinely, truly. And you know who else has a history of being abusive? Emily. Whoa. Fucking crazy, isn't it? Nobody is switching up and saying that they love her now. You both are problematic. The difference with you is that you have a history of abusive behavior. So does she. Amber, you could probably shut everyone up with proof. I probably could, but I'm not like this girly pop that's just like, here's proof, plus how the fuck do I show it? My last message.
How do you show it? Amber, you have access to the internet. You currently are on the internet now. How can you not show your proof? You're on the internet. Hello, Rally. Welcome in. Good to see you. Did Snowflake call Tommy out for feederism? Yes, quite a lot, actually, before Tommy and Amber were officially a thing. I don't know the whole truth about Snowflake deleting videos that kind of show him talking about Emily in a derogatory light. I don't know how true that is, but he has been vehemently against her feederism antics. So
I'm sorry for you because you can't accept responsibility is why you can't grow. I hope you grow one day. I hope that you continue sending me super chats. Thank you. Luna, welcome to Shrimp Queen's Mini. It sounds like you're in a trauma bond with her. Oh, without a doubt, there's a trauma bond. 100,000%. Cute as a button. I love your username, by the way. Stay strong, take deep breaths.
Yeah, God, so some people have said that.
Thank you so much. All exes have said the same thing about you. You know what's funny about that? It's easy to do when you have thousands of people backing you up. Thousands. Literally
hello, Porcelain. Good to see you.
They violated your expectation of privacy by releasing private text messages. You have a legal case here. Ranch Girly, thank you so much for the super chat. And genuinely, I had no idea that happened. Love that for me. Genova, thank you for the super chat. Here for you. Thank you, Strawberry Soda. I love all the sodas.
We can tell.
I need more sodas in my life. Nicole, come on. I bet you don't like being bullied. No one does. Puppy, welcome to Stream Queen's Mini.
Yeah, there's no winner,
I can't
Lazy.
learn another word, John, but thank you for your money. You two are still together. Lies. You never boast. We're not together anymore. I can trust you that, James, but thank you.
Did I send something?
On my content, I want you to be heard. So you... Okay, Romeo. What are you doing, baby? He's climbing on me. So you want to do it like an interview type deal? Thank you for super chat. IBPD girls.
ALR,
these people know
I believe, yes.
Yeah.
Yesterday, I think ALR admitted that Emily was a feeder. Mr. Snowflake will make a reaction video again. Maybe he'll address that. I hope so. The only side is so does she dislikes the diet. So true. So true.
1000%. 1000%. Kaoru? I don't know how to pronounce her name. I'm so sorry, but thank you for joining Stream Queen's Mini. Why should we believe your words but not your exes? Mandy, that's a good question. Like, this is very much like hearsay. It's like, do you believe this person or do you believe that person? My question for everyone truly is, have you ever seen me this fucking, like, insane? Like, go back to not the live stream from yesterday, but the one from, like, the first one I did about this whole mess. Have you ever seen me that hurt? Have you genuinely ever seen me that hurt about another ex? To that point where I'm, like, literally gasping for air.
I think you've met your match. That's the problem.
Did you say I'm walking by, sweeties? Girl, you get you a booty biscuit with jam. Olivia, thank you. You can't just keep Beck's name out of your mouth, can you? Oh my god, get a life. Thank you for your money. Um, Amber, honestly, you need some time to yourself. You're telling me, Tony. Whoo, can you throw it back? Hell yeah, I can. And you know who loved it? Emily.
Huh?
Baby girl said yes, exactly. I'll think about it. Stay strong and start saying what? I don't know what that means, but thank you for your super chat.
Just to warn you, if you haven't watched this already, Amberlynn is going to talk about her cooter. So, you know, just... Sayla accept that she was a rebound relationship for Emily. I don't think so. I think she thought she was going to be the love to end all loves.
How can she be what she's into and body shame you and same behavior on their part? I don't understand it. It makes me feel like I was so hurt because it's like, you guys know, like, people my size are just not accepted in society. We're not like the standard of beautiful. 9 times out of 10, people with my body type are very insecure. We hate what we look like. 9 times out of 10, we're not with a partner who actually really likes our body. We're with a partner who, you know, falls in love with our personality, or it's our eyes, or, you know, it's a cute button nose, or you have such a wonderful heart. I love your laugh, being around you so fun, but like, I'm just gonna deal with your body because I fell in love with the rest. And finally I got with someone that like desired my body, and I've never experienced that before.
You got with a feeder, Amber. That's why she desired your body. And you said it before in the previous live that she was only responding to Snapchats where you showed your whole body. She didn't care about your face. She only cared about this down. So you are well aware that Emily was just after you for your body. And maybe to Emily, you were the grand prize. You're a famous fat YouTuber, and that's like up there. That's like the gold medal Olympic stylee kind of thing, you know. Rally, Amber said in this live that she spoke to Emily yesterday.
And it feels like, it genuinely felt like I took some like drug I've never taken before. It was intoxicating. It was blissful.
Possibly,
it
Debbie.
was something I've never felt before. As a 34-year-old woman, I've never felt that, and I finally did. So then when she would make fun of me and she would make fat jokes, like literally to my face, that's one of the reasons why I knew it was her that said Pocahontas, who said that if I lost weight, I'd look like a melted candle. Because she also said that about another girl who lost a bunch of weight. And that's how I knew it was her. And she lied and lied and lied. She was like, that's not my Reddit, that's not my Reddit, that's actually my friend, that's actually my friend's. And then she finally admitted it to me and she said it was hers. But how do you go from saying that you desire my body to literally making fun of it behind my back? Also to my face, calling me a fat ass. I get that I'm not.
Well, I mean, you're very big. I guess it's not that rare for a feeder to say derogatory things at times about the fat. No, actually, I would say that coming from that community myself, it is about the glorification of your size. I never experienced somebody being derogatory about my size. Well, I say that. Some people have said to me, when I was 500 pounds, some people said to me that I was too thin. And I guess that's derogatory in a way because I was not fat enough for them. So that's the kind of derogatory thing you would expect, but it's all about the glorification of the size of your body. There's not really any humiliation involved at all.
Beautiful. I get that I'm not like desirable, but she
Hello,
made me feel that way, and
Pyrana,
I
welcome
completely took
in.
it away. And from that point on, it was so hard for me to open up to her again. But people love it. Like, usernames are genuinely Pocahontas because people love to see my pain. People genuinely are so entertained by it, and they genuinely love it.
Emily may like humiliation.
They got their way. So that's that. What does it feel like being the main character? Exhausting, Nikki. Exhausting. Everyone has flaws in a relationship. You're just a public figure, so people are parasocial and weird. They should stop watching if it's a problem to them. Marissa, they never will. They'll never stop watching.
Yeah.
They love the train wreck of it all. They genuinely love it.
Feeders tend to be skinny or muscly. They're rarely overweight.
Groomers, but thank you very much. Like, all of their grooming appointment. It was scheduled for a completely different time, but they called and had to reschedule. That's why it hasn't been done yet. I've literally been talking about that. But thank you for the money. What you went through matters, and you don't have to downplay it because others don't care. Don't let anyone make you feel like you have to minimize your pain. You're not alone in this. I feel alone. But thank you. Like, I genuinely feel alone, and I feel confused. I feel sad. I feel broken. I feel like it just sucks. Like this.
Oh dear. What's the psychology behind being a feeder? It's feeding somebody, giving them gratification, as well as giving yourself gratification. Seeing somebody grow in size, seeing somebody become dependent on you, seeing somebody seeing somebody like grow in size in front of you is a turn on for some feeders. Watching people eat is a turn on for some feeders. Feederism is a huge umbrella of various different things that could happen. So there's a lot to unpack from that. The psychology is quite complex, I would say, but at its core, it's about watching somebody eat, watching somebody grow in size. Is it from some kind of trauma? Welcome in, lazy reader. I don't know. It depends, because I'm not adept at psychology, but some things could happen in somebody's past that could trigger what they do as an adult or a few years down the line. So it's a whole thing. And unfortunately, I'm not equipped educationally to talk about that kind of thing. But it's very interesting to talk about. So it's we could be here all day talking just about the psychology of feederism, to be honest.
This whole thing sucks so bad, and like I'm dreading reacting to the screenshots. That's why I'm like,
That's okay, lazy, no worries.
I just don't even want to know, because if she can literally message me and make me feel like the sky is pink, then it's like, what the fuck, like. Not trying to impose on you, just to help. Thank you. I do appreciate you, baby girl. Explain the proof you lied about E letting R out. I did not lie about E letting R out. I will literally take that to my grave or to my cremation or to wherever the fuck I go once I pass on. I swear on everything and everyone.
I still don't believe her. I think Amber used Rarity as a tool to get Emily back into the house. And I'm probably gonna stay on that, because I just think that Amber isn't above using animals to get her way, and she used Rarity to get her way with Emily. And it's very unfortunate, because that poor animal probably isn't around anymore. You know, it was sent out into the Wisconsin winter at a time when nobody could look for them, or there'd be very few people around to look. And it's incredibly sad that an innocent animal had to fall victim to Amberlynn's manipulation just to get a woman back into the house. It's disgusting, quite frankly.
SF deleted stuff critical of her. Oh, I know Snowflake did. Oh, I know he deleted stuff critical of her. I'm literally not stupid. I know this, and I know this because of Emily. Emily follows along on all this crap. I personally don't. I don't watch the reaction channels. I don't go on the forums. I don't go on the Reddits. That shit scares me beyond belief. But she does.
She has a Reddit sock account, so she does go on the Reddits. For the
support, Genova. Can you tell my friend Rianne good luck? She's getting a well-needed facelift tomorrow. Rianne, good luck on your facelift. Yeah. Sorry I'm such like a Debbie Downer right now, but you're probably gonna feel so awesome once that's all done and healed and completed.
I'd like to hope Rarity's still alive.
Yeah. What Peter said. Only I can call her that. That was crazy. I feel so unhinged. I feel literally so unhinged. Holy fuck. What does life come to in this moment? Oh my god. You know what's crazy? I always I have these things where I'm like, wow, life is good. I feel so good. Like this Zoloft is good. And then shit hits the fucking fan. Shit hit the fan. And it's like,
hello.
When am I like?
You probably shouldn't rely too much on drugs making you happy. You should probably work on yourself a bit too. Get some talking therapy, perhaps. Relying on Zoloft isn't gonna help you in the long run.
That's just life, right? Are we in a simulation? Like, I don't understand.
When was the last time Rarity was seen before she disappeared? I don't know.
Or
fed? I don't know.
What's the point of having members when their only perk is sending you a message on live, but you only read super chats and ignore members who support you? It's because I'm receiving so many super chats right now, and it's hard to keep up with the whole everything of it all. Sorry.
We can hope so,
Get back to your original content. You're together. We are not together. You think I'd be doing this if we were together? No. E-shaming you behind your back, and yet
you bitches still together.
To still love who morbidly obese too strange. I don't know. I don't understand at all. How deep is your belly button? Probably deeper than the Pacific Ocean. I don't know. You don't have to do this. Take some time. Raven, I feel unhinged. I can't stop. Can we see Romeo again? He is so cute. Oh, thank you. He's nowhere near me. He's over by the water bowl drinking. Nerdy, welcome to Stream Queens Mini. Okay.
She is proper manic. Yeah. And not just because she's at 1.5.
I have it on mute. I don't even want to see his face. I don't even want to hear a single fucking word that he's saying. He
Why,
treated me
aye?
like
It's
literally
Mr.
beyond
Snowflake.
belief. Okay,
How
first thing
you
that popped up
doing,
was, "Hi
Amberlynn Reed?
Emily,
Good
hope
to
all
see
is
you.
well. I'm about to kiss your ass so I can make some money and get some clout. What made you want to come out now and discuss your time with Amber?" Okay, so funny situation about this is Emily and I literally just got into an argument, and that's it. That's always.
So Debbie, regarding that, she said she didn't notice Rarity was missing for 24 hours, but recently she said that Rarity was only missing for 4 hours. But then from Tommy's texts, it would have been about 24 hours. So yeah. Oh, Amber would have been fed a few times
This is what
before the
happened.
cat went
Anytime you guys
missing.
saw her talk shit about me online, it's literally only because we got into an argument. That's it. If that's not like some type of like, I say abuse because it's like lack of a better word. Can you guys give me another word for it? I don't fucking know. If that's not whatever that is, then what the fuck is it? What is it? What the fuck is it? Tell me, because I don't know. I feel fucking insane. Emily's response. Honestly,
Here she
I was
is.
content
Quirky
staying
Love
silent for a long
Rosie in
time,
the chat.
but you weren't.
Hey,
You weren't
nerdy.
silent. What? I was silent. That was me. That was me. But I'm tired of watching her dodge any real accountability. You are literally the queen of dodging accountability. For you to say sorry, random fact, Emily does not know that word. I don't think it's in her vocab. She creates her own reality and expects everyone to play along. Are we describing you right now? The sad part is most people do because they're either scared of her and don't want to deal with the drama. But I hit a point where I just couldn't sit back and watch her keep writing the truth. You are not afraid of me. How many times have I said that I'm afraid of you? You are not afraid of me because you've gotten public behind my... Amberlynn, calm down.
Amberlynn, the only way to counter this stuff with Emily is to show the receipts that you have. Any proof that you have, show us the proof, and you will be able to have some kind of backing from that. Even if you have to go to fucking Yo Mama's sorry ass to get on his stream and show your receipts, do that. That's the only way that we're going to be able to kind of give you some kind of benefit of the doubt. You need to show the receipts. You can't just say, well, I wrote something in my journal one day. That's not going to work. You need solid proof, texts and emails and all that kind of stuff, you know?
I'm about to have a BPD meltdown here on live. Can you imagine? Literally, behind my back, you've said awful things about me. You've done it publicly knowing that I would see it. If you were afraid of me, you would have never done those things. Not only that, if you were afraid of me, you would have never verbally abused... I've said that word so many times, this is not going to be monetized. Like, you wouldn't have verbally... Is there another word for that? You wouldn't have verbally... me repeatedly to my face, in text, in Messenger, in this, in that, on FaceTime, on the phone. You wouldn't have done those things if you were afraid of me. You're not afraid of me. There's nothing to be afraid of. There is nothing to be afraid of. Yes, you could be afraid of a BPD meltdown because those can be kind of hecticana. Not gonna lie about it. Yeah. But you're not afraid of me. That's just easy for you to say to look like the victim. Sorry, what the fuck am I doing? I need to have this on times 2 speed. Like, what? Hold on a second. Times 2. Oh.
Imagine your last lifelines, Rosie.
Well,
I know,
I'm glad you
right?
decided to speak up so I get the money from it. So I guess we start at the beginning. I'm guessing everything was fine at the start of the relationship, or was there any little red flags?
Hello, Kidney J.
Well,
Welcome in.
red flags
Good
for
to
me,
see
but you know what? I
you.
was so fucking
Hope
blinded
you're
by
well.
love bombing that I just like, red flags? What? They're in heart shapes though. All the red flags. It's all heart shaped, folks. It's all heart shaped. It's totally fine. And I also see red flags in the shade of pink, so it's cool.
Amber, what are you talking about?
Oh, we have a long. Okay. Emily said, at first everything was great. I really thought I had found someone who was kind.
She is regretting the ALR support, yes.
She was able to carry on a conversation. And it's hard to find these days.
Welcome in,
Looking back now,
Tanya.
I obviously was looking at everything through
Good to see you.
rose-colored glasses. Wow, that sounds very Amberlynn coded. That sounds very Amberlynn coded because that's how I feel about you. That is genuinely how I feel about you. She really made it seem like she was grounded, supportive person.
Frenemies, not sure.
And still will be. Yes, that is true. She said she understood and respected that. Yes, that is true. Still do.
Welcome in, Chinese script writing. I don't know your actual name.
That was super important to me for her to be accepting of it. And for a little while, it felt good. We actually had fun together. We laughed, we joked around, and it was chill. I genuinely enjoyed spending time with her before she started showing me who she really was. I would love to hear who that was. I guess it was a typical scenario of love bombing. I stayed the same throughout our whole relationship. Even to the point of all of the betrayals, the lies, the emotional cheating, the deceit, all of it. I stayed the same. I stayed the same.
That's unfortunate.
The fact that you can sit there and say that the roller coaster of our relationship that we were in was due to my love bombing and not your unwavering love. That is something that you told me, that I had unwavering love, that I was unwavering in general. And no matter what you put me through, I still stayed the same. That is what you said to me.
Emily said that to you. Amber, we've seen you do videos for like 10 years now. You're flakier than puff pastry. You ain't unwavering in the slightest. You turn on a dime. Please.
But you, every day, I did not know what Emily I was going to wake up to. Was it the one that loved me? Was it the one that hated me? Was it the one that just wanted my belly? I never knew. 9 times out of 10, it was the one that hated me, especially towards the end. But I stayed the same. I kissed your ass because I was scared of you. Finally, when my BPD meltdowns, tantrums, whatever the fuck you want to call them, would snap, that's when my fear was gone because I was so heightened and so scared. My fight or flight was fight.
Hello, Teller.
The fact that you're turning this around and rewriting this whole thing to make you seem like a victim because my ex Beck might have been is fucked up. You know exactly what you're doing. Tell me why in every one of your relationships you broke up because the arguing was non-stop. Emily is that type of person who would wake up.
To be fair, she broke up with her last girlfriend because the girlfriend died. So, you know, it's kind of a breakup without arguing there. You know what I mean?
You wake up in the greatest mood. I'm talking about me. Get me for an example. I wake up in the greatest mood. I'm in Wisconsin. I'm with my partner. We have wonderful fur babies. Everything's fine. She wakes up raging at nothing. First time, I was like, okay, this is weird. Second time, I'm like, whoa, is this going to be a pattern? Third time, I knew it was going to be a pattern. And that's what I had to deal with. Every day waking up wondering, is she about to rage for nothing? I would wake up with anxiety. It started with waking up happy to then waking up with crippling fucking anxiety. Just waiting for the next thing to drop. I'm scared of you. And you're rewriting history to the very fucking creator who called you a murderer.
That's, I guess, yeah, that is a fair point.
I could never.
You're going to a creator that has called you a murderer. It is definitely friend of the enemy of my enemy is my friend kind of thing. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
After everything I've been through, it was just nice to feel wanted and not... Oh, it was just nice to feel wanted and not be so alone anymore. I did want you. I did. And you weren't alone with me. That's one thing about having BPD is I might be up your ass a little too much. Thankfully with Zoloft, I gave you a lot of space. And it felt good because it was space that I also needed. But one thing is, you were never alone. No matter what you put me through, you were never alone. I was always there for you. No matter what. You hurt me and I was the one apologizing for getting blood on your floor. That was a metaphor. I don't want people to take that serious.
Oh, okay.
That's how our relationship was.
But when she was working, Emily was getting texts from Amber on her 12-hour shifts asking her to come home. So, I mean, you need the space because she got to go to bloody work.
I apologize for you hurting me.
Oh, thank you for the gifted membership, Kidney J. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Oh, now he has to sit here and read the whole thing. Oh, he put a video clip of us. Nice. Thanks for that.
Nice.
I don't want to see her. I hate Snowflake more than anything in this world. And I really hope that he gets some sort of like karma in his life, like genuinely.
Some part of me does want to kind of believe in what she's saying because I don't know. The tears seem kind of genuine. You know? Like, I don't know. I just, like I said at the beginning of this, Amber's here, Emily's here, and all the stuff they're saying, something has to meet in the middle. There has to be some modicum of truth to what each of them are saying. And I just think they're... I don't know.
Because it's not fair. Oh, his next question. Was it still nice when she came?
Tella, thank you for the membership. I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Question. It was nice in the beginning, maybe for a few days. But I'm telling you, every day was a roller coaster because I had no idea what Emily was going to wake up. And that fucking sucked. It reminded me of my dad, low key. That's how it was when I was a child. How long was she meant to stay for? A few weeks. A few weeks. She didn't want me to leave. I didn't want to leave. That's how it is with lesbian relationships. U-Haul lesbians, we didn't make up that term. That's a term for a reason.
That is true, actually. Lesbians do move in quite quickly. It's a stereotype. Thank you for the gifted membership. I can't read your name. Thank you. I appreciate it, though, even though I can't read your name. Thank you.
But I do want to say one thing. I did not want to move to Wisconsin. I want to make that very fucking clear. I just wanted to stay longer. She just wanted me to stay longer. I did not want to move there.
Emily said 1 to 2 days tops.
There were little red flags early on. Like, Amber would get upset if I didn't FaceTime her for hours every single day. Okay, hold on. I was going to respond to that. Let me finish the sentence. Or if I was busy at work and she didn't have time to message her. So first things first, the FaceTime her for hours every single day. That's true. And I think it's because that is the way that she said, okay. So her and Colleen would be on FaceTime for hours and hours a day. And that is how mine and Emily's relationship started. And it was because she wanted that. So when that became a pattern where it was, we were on FaceTime for hours and hours a day, that is what I got used to. It was like we were living together, but through technology. That is what I got used to. And having BP, I have also...
I know, hot latte. Mess.
Like,
welcome in.
Thankfully, I just want to say I've very much far gone from that area. I don't have that like anxious attachment feeling anymore. Thank God. It's been like that for months and it feels really good. I'm not gonna lie, because it feels like genuinely you're in your own prison feeling like that. Like it feels almost impossible to heal. Like it is not a fun feeling at all. If you know, you know. So I will admit that that's definitely how it was, because that's, you know, the pattern that we created together. And when I noticed, you know, sometimes she didn't want to do that, my brain, because it's not wired the same as everyone else's, my brain would tell me she hates me. What did I do wrong? What, you know. So yeah, she'd take it personally and get upset. Bam. Because that is the way my brain is wired, and that's unfortunate. During my first visit to Oklahoma, things actually seemed to go really well. But it was a short trip. We were still in that honeymoon phase. I hate that. I genuinely hate that, like, that saying, honeymoon phase. Like, why can't we just say that we were happy together? Like, that's my whole thing about love bombing. Like...
Well, yeah, it's called a honeymoon period because the intensity of your love is at its peak, you know? And after a few weeks, after a few months, you kind of go into your normal routine and you just, it's kind of like, you're still at that consistent kind of love, but it's not at the ecstatic nature of your first week or your first 2 weeks. So things don't necessarily have to fall off a cliff, but they can just be like, you know, they can be at a normal kind of level plane.
You can stay happy like that, but it just goes to show that Emily was the love bomber because we were in that honeymoon phase. I fucking hate that saying, bro. Like, genuinely.
Porcelain, she's the only person who has BPD,
I didn't even know that. That's new to me. I didn't even know that. She would get irritated if I checked my phone or responded to my messages that weren't about her or focused on her. I'm sorry, but I do not remember that. And, like, my whole thing with this whole situation is, like, I want to be honest where I'm wrong, and I want her to be honest where she's wrong, and that's never going to happen. In Emily land, that's not going to happen. If I don't remember something, I'm strictly just going to say I don't remember that. I'm not going to sit here and say that she's lying, because that sounds very much something like, you know, Amberlynn at 24 would feel. So did Amberlynn do that then? Maybe. But I do not remember that. That visit also happened right after she posted who I was, and she was and the doxing stuff. Ooh, we get to talk about that. Oh, I'm excited actually, because anyways, let's keep going. That visit also happened right after she posted who I was and the doxing stuff that happened. So tensions are high. So I kind of brushed it off at the time, thinking it was just stress. But everything really started to change when Amber came to visit me. Yeah, because I saw your true colors. Those red flags, and those lightly pink red flags that were heart shaped, they started to become brown and every other color that I don't like puke green, and they were no longer heart shaped. They were like circles and squares and rectangles and triangles because of you. And I remember we were sitting in your garage, and you know, while you're in your little recliner chair and you're smoking cigarettes and I'm sitting next to you, and you said, you know what, something I really like about you, you're always positive. You bring a positivity to my life that I've never had before. You're a very optimistic person.
Bitch, you lying.
Why? Why did that change, Emily? Why did that change? Why did I stop being so positive? Why did I stop laughing all the time with you? Why? Where did that optimism go? Why? What changed? Who changed me? Think about that for 3 seconds. Who changed me? It wasn't
you. It was.
So the part about
I get the feeling that if you spend like a couple of hours with Amber, you kind of get like, I'm ready to go home now, actually. I'm ready for bed. I don't want to talk anymore, Amber, please. So I couldn't imagine being in her orbit, for want of a better word. Being in her orbit constantly, it would give me fatigue. She seems like such a an OTT person to be around, I don't think I could handle her for long periods of time. Because especially, you know, she seems like she has a lot of mood swings. So I personally, yeah, I'd sit with Amber, maybe have a cup of tea, and after 30 minutes, we're like, right, I'll see you later.
The visit also happened right after she posted who I was. I
Do
did
the
not
old
want to show
knee
anyone who Emily
slapping
was.
before you go.
I
Right.
actually have text message proof of this. We had talked about it in text messages. I knew the hate was going to happen. I explained the hate. I told her, I don't want the haters to find you. I don't think you can handle it. I don't want you to handle it. I don't want to post you. I was guilt tripped so bad. She would say things like, I don't want to be hid. I don't understand. Like, Alexis actually told you guys this. I'm not, Alexis lied about some stuff, but there was some stuff she was truthful on. I've always said that. But I was guilt tripped into revealing who she was. She would say things, I want people to know that you're taken. I don't want to be hidden. I don't want to be a secret. I was like,
Why would Emily be so desperate to be known about? That's kind of weird. Why would Amber say that? I don't know. I would feel like if you were aware of Amberlynn Reid, you would want to be kept like in the background for as much as possible, you know?
stuck in a spot. I was terrified. I was like, I don't want to lose Emily. Like, I feel like I'm being forced into this. But I
Yeah,
also
she
don't want
is
the
too
internet
much, eh?
to ruin it for me as well, because I knew exactly what was going to happen. And I warned her, and she still wanted it to happen.
Emily wants to be the center of attention. That's fair.
All of the doxing, she took it out on me. You guys, it was horrendous. I ended up getting cellulitis. I had 103 temperature. It was
Your
almost
fault.
104. My temperature was so high, I couldn't even think straight. During, like, the climax.
The doxing is your fault technically because, you know, you're Amberlynn Reid, so everybody wants to know about your girlfriend. And everybody warned you that Emily was a feeder, and you were like, no, she's not. And then she's like, can I see a bit of your belly? And Amber's like, all right then. And then it gets worse from there. Amber knew.
I couldn't even think straight. She repeatedly was calling me, telling me, and texting me, call lawyers, fix this for me, fix this for me. She didn't care that I was sick.
Colin, I think, Monk Chip.
And I was genuinely, like, when you have BPD, like, you have that favorite person, they can do no wrong.
Sweet and
the
gentle
rose-colored
love,
glasses situation. Yeah. And that's very much how it felt for me. Like, I did not want to lose her. I'd do anything to keep her. So I'm, like, calling lawyers, Googling lawyers, while literally vomiting, almost 104 temperature, can't think straight. Like, genuinely, my brain was being fried, and all she cared about was me calling lawyers. I should have known then that she was a selfish person.
So Emily wanted to be a YouTube celebrity. Okay, that tracks then. Amber's telling the truth. I'm gobsmacked.
I genuinely hate.
Oh, the energy vampire.
Like,
oh.
I still love her through it all. She could genuinely get a knife and stab me over and over, metaphor not, and I'd still love her. That's the type of fucking crazy person that I am, and I hate that I'm like that. I genuinely hate that I'm like that.
You're a bit of an idiot
the happy times.
if you think that.
I do. The happy times could be 10% of 100, and I would still think of them.
You're so positive.
I hate that he has to put clips of us like being all happy. Like, so annoying. Oh, okay.
Yeah, she still wants her back.
She was originally only supposed to stay for a week or two tops. That's not true. It wasn't going to be some extended thing. It definitely wasn't going to be 3 months. No, we were planning on probably around 2 weeks because that's when I'd be off of work and be able to take her home. But by day 2 of her being at my house, things already started to shift. It was weird how high strung she was that early on. I don't know what shifted, or it was the change in environment, but she just acted off. Emily, if that is the case, why did you want me to stay longer? Why did you want me to move in? Why did you call me? Why did you literally say that that was my home too? Why, when I came home because I chose to come home, you would message me saying, I immediately want you to come back home. I want you to be here. I want you to move in. Why did you say those things?
But there's proof of you saying, can I ask something? Can I have another chance? And Tommy's like, no. So, I don't know. It seems like Amber's the one who wanted to stay. And I think that one of the tools she used to stay for that bit longer was unfortunately not forcing, but, you know, Rarity escaping from the house and going missing. That's going to buy you some time, especially if Emily really has some kind of emotional connection to the animal. Then that's going to be something that will keep you in Wisconsin for that bit longer.
If I was so high strung and I acted off on day 2, why did you allow me to stay for 3 months? Why did you not want me to leave? Why on your birthday when I made you
I
spaghetti
don't
dinner and
know,
I wrote you a
love
card saying
locked.
that I'm willing to stay if you change and you do better and you stop lying to me and stop being deceitful and stop calling me names? Why did you cry because you wanted me to stay that bad and I finally decided to stay? Why? Why? If on day 2 I acted that way, why did you tell me week 3 of me being there, you're the most positive person, the most optimistic person, like you're always happy, you're so bubbly and fun to be around? Why did you say those things? That's very confusing.
Now I know you're fucking lying. Amber. No. No, 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 no. I don't believe that for a second. Fuck off. Nah. You're so fun to be around. You're so positive and wonderful. I actually love you so much. Oh, yeah, I don't believe that. I don't believe that for 1 second. You know, there's things you say when you want to stretch the truth, right? But you've got to be a bit believable when you stretch the truth. Oh my God, you're so positive to be around. It's amazing. I don't know what I've done without you. Cut the shit, Amber. That was a lie.
To me. And it makes me feel like I was living in a Twilight Zone. Like, genuinely.
Jesus, criminy.
Blah, blah, blah. Can I, like, fast forward this? Oh, there's more of us. Okay. She really didn't like that I had a life outside of her. Not true. I mean, I work 12-hour shifts. I have a family, friends, pets, a house to take care of. Those are true things, but I didn't care because she only worked like twice a week. So, what? I have responsibilities. But anything that wasn't about her felt like an inconvenience to her, and she made that very clear.
It
That
is
is so
nuts,
not
gay.
fucking true. It is absolutely insane. So when it comes to friends, she doesn't have friends. She had like a couple coworkers
Welcome
and
in,
stuff
by
that
the
she
way.
like kind of considered friends. I would always be like, why don't we go hang out with them? Why don't like I don't understand like why she didn't want to introduce me to her friends. I thought that was so weird. I didn't meet her family in person until like I genuinely had to. And I'm not gonna say like that's personal. It's like medical stuff. I'm not gonna like get into it. And I always wanted to like go to her families, hang out with people. Like I was miserable in Wisconsin. I don't think you guys understand. All I did was sit in her fucking room in her bed. That is all I did. Like I genuinely was. Oh God, here she goes. She messaged me. Dear Heavenly Father, grace me upon your presence. Like, what is it now? Oh, it's not popping up on my load to my MacBook, please. I want to see the text message. There we go. Are you really talking about my family? Oh, didn't say anything personal. I just said I wanted to meet them. Can you calm down, Emily? Like for real. Like you literally.
Emily is texting her during this stream. Oh, I don't know. I think that might be a bit I don't know, maybe that's a bit like a bit sus, maybe. Why are you texting Amber during the stream? You wouldn't even be texting her, you'd be blocked on her. If you really wanted to break up, you would not be texting her at all. You'd be talking everything through Mr. Snowflake. Oh, I'm getting the sus vibes. I'm not gonna lie, people. I think this is very, very weird, and there's got to be some kind of thing. If Emily starts her own channel, we know for sure that this has all been a ploy. All been a ploy.
Said in the message, I have family and friends.
Turning
and pets.
them on, maybe.
Like I'm just responding to what you said. Oh damn diggity. Anyways. So it's like I wanted to go do these things. Like I literally just sat in her bed, like genuinely, constantly. So the fact that she's saying that is crazy. I would purposely try to find ways to like leave the house. Like I was like, can we do like a 5 Below challenge? So like I paid to do like this 5 Below challenge with her and a family member. Not gonna go into detail. And it's like
Amber should do a challenge 500 below. Get below 500. Can we do that, Amber? That would be lovely. Good for your health.
You know, I was like, oh my God, can we go to the arcade? Can we do this? Can we do that?
I've done
we
it.
literally, like the fact that we even went to Billie Eilish, like, love that for me. Like, I'm always so appreciative. But it's like, anyways, I'm gonna ramble on about shit. Okay. I'd get home from a 12-hour shift, completely exhausted from a stressful job, and she'd get upset if I wanted to go straight to bed. That is such a fucking lie. You have never in your life gotten off of work and went straight to bed. What? I feel like I'm genuinely living, like, actually in the Twilight Zone. She'd say things
Possibly,
like, oh, you're
Riley.
not going to hang out with me, or ask me to take her to the casino or go shopping.
What is 5
We
below?
went to 5 Below one time. We went to the casino a couple times, and guess who paid? Me. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars. I'm not gonna lie, I spent a little too much at that casino, but I paid for that. And guess who else who wanted to go? Guess who else who loves the casino and the bingo and the scratchers and the this and the that? Emily. We got along in that way. She loved it. She never said no. She never said no. And
So you're both gambling addicts. Okay. Makes sense.
did we go to the casino after you went to work? Maybe once.
Oh, is it like
It was usually on a
Poundland?
day that you took off by your doing. So don't fuck with me. Don't fuck with me. Please don't fuck with me. Like, I'm so tired of the lies. Like, genuinely, it is. I'm like, there's
Thank
probably a
you.
word for it, but I can't find it right now. If I said no, she'd get upset. You've never said no. You never said no. And compared to her working on vlogs all day, that never happened because I didn't vlog at your house. I maybe did a few videos. I did a few fucking videos. So that's not true, Emily. Saying she still.
Well, hold on. You're saying I didn't vlog, and now you're saying in the same breath that, well, I did a few videos. So, you know, and I understand you're a bit fraught, but try and keep the story straight. If you've not done the vlogs, but you've done a few videos, then what are you talking about? You're a vlogger. Come on.
Had the energy to do things, so I should too. Okay, that none of that ever happened, and that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Amber expected me to constantly be available. I will say, I was a little like that. I was a little like that. I can take accountability there. If I didn't text or call during my breaks, or if I wasn't giving her attention, she'd get upset or start a fight. That's due to my trauma. I will say that probably did happen. I can admit that one. I told her in the beginning that I need to be able to have alone time because that is how I decompress from stress. That's true. We've had arguments about that before she visited too because she didn't like that. She would always accuse me of not loving her and and how terrible of a girlfriend I was. I never said you were a terrible girlfriend. You became terrible. You became terrible. You became very terrible. She wanted me to call out of work anytime she was having a crisis. Or just felt like she wanted me to stay at home.
I know Julia is mad, isn't it?
Fucking lie. Fucking lie. Oh my God. The flat out lies is what's really fucking scary to me. She was always in a bad mood because of this. I don't know what that means. If I did anything that didn't involve her directly, she would start an argument. Not true. All right, let's keep going. I was exhausted trying to juggle everything in my life on top of her constantly being mad at me.
So she doesn't address the fact that she would be that needy. She has been very needy in the past, and she still is very needy. I can kind of believe what Emily says about Amber saying, why don't you finish work a bit early? Yeah, the patients may be dying at the hospital, but, you know, I'm more important than that.
You weren't really juggling anything because you didn't really do much of anything.
Yeah, I like it when they go work.
You get into arguments and she just wouldn't let anything go.
Love it.
That is fucking you. That is literally you to a T. And I sit here and I rage and I rage and I rage because you pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed. You lied, you cheated, you betrayed, you lied, you did secret shit, you verbally abused me, etc., etc. The list literally genuinely
and you
goes
lied.
on. I've never been more gaslit and manipulated in my life. I have never felt the way that you made me feel in my life by anyone I've ever been in a relationship with, ever, in my whole entire life. I've never experienced something like that, ever. And I told my mom exactly the way that you made me feel. And you know what she told me? Amberlynn, that's exactly how I felt with your dad. The shit that my dad would put my mom through was terrifying, and I had to witness that. The fact that you made me feel the way that my dad made my mom feel is fucking sick. I never knew how my dad made my mom internally feel until I told my mom the way you made me feel. Think about that for 2 fucking seconds. And now I'm finally genuinely speaking my truth, and you're threatening me. Cool. Okay, she would gaslight, deflect, is typical narcissistic behavior. We both know I'm not a narcissist. Have I thought that in the past? Have I taken point
We both know I'm not a narcissist. Amber, again, please tell something that is a modicum of truth. You are... Both you and Emily are quite narky, to be fair, it seems. I you need to get real with this. You saying you're not a narcissist. Good Lord.
Narcissist test? Yes. Have I talked to therapists? Yes, because genuinely that terrifies me. But you know that I'm not a narcissist. You know that I'm not. You know that. But the behaviors that you demonstrate, whether that be publicly or behind closed doors, shows textbook narcissist behavior. And it scares me. You scare me.
I'm not a narc. You're a narc.
I have my mom behind me. I have my friends behind me who have seen me go through this for months and months and months now. And that is what is giving me the strength.
I think one of the telling things as well is that Amber's trying to imply that Emily is quite a loner. You're getting... I hope it's not just me getting this vibe, but Amber saying, I've got friends, I talk to my friends, my friends, my friends, my friends, And then when she talks about Emily, she's like, well, she's kind of got friends, but she doesn't really see them very much. So she's trying to make out that Emily's kind of like a loner, kind of rebel kind of thing. Not quite like that, but kind of like somebody who doesn't have like social skills. Do you see what I mean? Like Amber's trying to plant that seed with us that Emily doesn't really have many friends, and that Amber's the one who has friends. She's good at relationships, that kind of thing. So just like kind of be aware that Amber is planting seeds when she talks. So
To speak up. It's not me. I'm not strong. It's the people who are supporting me.
her friends are Twinkie, Wasabi, and Romeo. Yeah.
It got to the point where I started going into the other room just to sleep because she wouldn't stop arguing with me when I was trying to rest before a shift. That happened one time.
At least she admits it.
And it's when everything hit the fan. And I followed you in there with my BPD meltdown, my tantrum. Yeah, I did. And I'm able to admit that. My pain turned me into a monster because of what you did. Yeah, I am able to admit that. And you're not taking accountability for anything, and that's terrifying to me.
Neither are you, Amber.
Video, I sure hope that you do take accountability. I literally have to get off of here soon, so I need to go quicker because I literally have an appointment with my mom and my grandma to spend the day with them. She came into the room and stood over the bed. She told me that if I wasn't going to continue the conversation, which was basically her going on and on of how I didn't love her and all of this crap, then said, fine, if I can't have peace from being able to have this conversation, then you aren't going to either. She would then stand next to the bed I was sleeping in and intentionally keep me up all night. I feel like this happened every time she knew I was going to work. Like she was intentionally keeping me up because she didn't like that I wasn't home instead of work. That's a bullshit lie. I liked when you went to work. Not gonna lie, it was peace from you. I liked having those 2 days a week where I didn't have to be like, oh my God, is she gonna be raging at me? Is there gonna be a fat joke? Are we gonna argue? I liked that peace, Emily. Genuinely liked that peace. That one time that I stand next to the bed, crying for you to hear me, to love me, I felt so unheard. I felt so unloved. I was betrayed. Like you constantly were deceitful. Did I do that? I did. I stood there, bawling my eyes out, waiting for a hug, reassurance, love, kindness, empathy, anything to show that you were remorseful for hurting me. And you did not give me any of that at all.
If somebody's on the internet calling you Pocahontas and you're there like, can I have a hug? You're probably not going to get a hug, actually. It is very cringe, isn't it? It's Stockholm syndrome. One of them's got Stockholm syndrome, one of them's got Lima syndrome. That's what it sounds like to me. Come on, Amber.
Snowflake said, it sounds like she didn't want you to work and just spend all day at home with her. I'm guessing she used BPD as an excuse for her shitty behavior. I'm guessing so. What's your excuse, Snowflake? Emily replied, she 100% used her BPD as an excuse. I do. It's also a reason. That's what's frustrating me the most. Anytime she'd have one of her tantrums, she wouldn't take any accountability and say it's because she has BPD. And she'd be like, I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just trying to tell you how I feel. Which is true. I'm just trying to tell you how I feel. When she would literally scream at me about something like taking 4 minutes longer than I would have when I went outside to smoke. Not true. I told her she can't use that as an excuse if she refuses to do anything to help herself to get better. She made a lot of false promises of getting into therapy. So did you. You need therapy bad, girl. You need therapy bad, like on a different type of level. We promised each other that we would both get help.
Projection. I think they both need some kind of therapy here. This is stressful to watch for too long. If any of you do need to step away, make sure you do. Don't just stay for the sake of it, yeah? If you need to walk away, walk away. At the end of the day, this is these people's problems. And this is kind of just something that we're watching. So, please, don't feel the need to stay. If you feel this is too much for you emotionally, then please, take yourself somewhere and do something nice.
That we would take our medicines, that we would be better not only for each other, but for our fucking selves. For ourselves. I went to the therapy. I was going to the therapy appointment.
It is all very
I was
dramatic.
taking my Zoloft. Yeah. I was doing this and that, and you were doing nothing but every day raging at me and being mean to me for no reason. Going behind my back and saying awful things about me. She told me in so many different occasions that she was signed up and she never went. That's not true. Snowflake said, yeah, I remember a video where she said she found a therapist in Wisconsin. I thought, and right, she's been awful to Emily, and this is her way of saying, hey, I'm going to get help. Of course, Snowflake, because you create
That
like
poor
narratives
bum.
in your head. In any way that Amberlynn could be wrong or bad, you create that. The fact that I found a therapist, it led you to a pipeline of thinking I was awful to Emily, and that's why I got a therapist, is insane behavior. So what would you do all day when you, oh, Snowflake said, so what would you do all day when you were at work? I'm going to take a guess and say nothing. Lay in bed all day watching reaction channels. So no, I wasn't watching reaction channels, but yeah, all I did was stay in her bed. That is all I did. Let's see what she said. Yep. What? I feel like some of this is like out of order because this doesn't make sense. But the response was, yep, that was one of her manipulative tactics and staying longer when it was getting to the point where I was asking her to leave. I literally have journal entries. I have journal entries, and I'm pretty sure I have messages literally telling you that I needed to leave, that I could not do this anymore.
Okay, so journal entries are not going to be hard evidence, especially if they're handwritten, because what you could do is you could write the date of November and then just write, oh, it's really shit here, I want to go home. We need like hard electronic evidence that this has been happening, you know? Journals don't count, my dear.
That I genuinely could not do this anymore. I was miserable. I would call my mom constantly, bawling my eyes out, Emily. Bawling because of you. And my mom was like, honey, I will come get you. You deserve better. You don't deserve this. That was a constant everyday thing, an everyday battle, and you know it. I was miserable. She thought
Your mum took you to Emily, and you're saying your mum loves you unconditionally. She would have come to get you at the first sign of trouble. At the first sign of trouble. So a lot of things in this don't add up, right? But I think it's interesting how you took this for so long and you didn't say to your mum, please come and get me. I think your mum would have come to get you.
she would get a therapist here. I'd let her stay so she could do the therapy. She did a whole lot of nothing, to be honest. I didn't do shit there. I was miserable. She sit around and watch YouTube videos, including reaction channels, all day. No, I did her laundry. She did do my laundry because I literally could not do the laundry. She had one of those laundries where you had to bend down. I could not, like, because mine's different. It's like, how do you explain it? There's the ones that are out like this, and then the ones that are like this. Hers was like this, and that's how it was when I lived with Eric and Ricky as well. That's how their washer and dryer was, and I couldn't like go down to get it. I'm too short and too fat. My stomach was literally in the way. I could not reach down and get my laundry. So yeah, she did do my
She
laundry.
never called
She
her
did it
mum,
twice
do you think?
That's it, just twice. I cleaned up after her and took care of the pets. She won't ever let Twinkie or the dogs out during the day when she was home. That's a fucking lie. So I'll come home from work. I have to clean up Twinkie's pee off the brand new floor that I put in, and her dog's pee, but that's not true. That was from when we were fucking sleeping. I was really proud of the floor because I recently just put it in and did it myself, which is a lot of hard work physically. I literally, which I explained this in my last live stream, when her dog and her cat Princess, literally her cat Princess pees on everything, all over my clothes, everything. Genuinely, that was one of the times she did my laundry because it was all over my clothes, and I literally have actually text message proof of that, of her cat peeing all over my clothing. She's not a bad pet mom. I'm here to say the truth. Emily is a good pet mom. She loves her pets. There's no like weirdness with that, but I'm just saying, no pet is perfect. Actually, yes, they are. Mine are. Pets make mistakes. That's just how it goes. But what I did is, because I felt fucking horrific, I felt horrible. I bought these really expensive, and they're like attractive looking like gates for her living room. They're not like these ugly looking things. Like they look really good in her living room, like the way that she has it, and like the, you know. And then I bought a really expensive like Hoover, and I was trying to fix the floor for her. Like even though it wasn't just Twinkie, my dog is elderly. Twinkie does make mistakes. Twinkie is not perfect. I'm not gonna lie about it. Twinkie does make mistakes. I try my very hardest to take her out as frequently as possible, but while I'm sleeping or this or that, like she does have mistakes. It's gonna happen. She's very elderly. I've talked to the vet about this. Like, I don't know what to say about it, but I was very apologetic and I tried to fix it. That was something that I tried to do.
Another thing that's like making me think that this is all an embellishment of truth is that why is she focusing so hard on things like the gate looked really good, the Hoover was really expensive, actually. Why not just say, I bought you a gate, I bought you a Hoover? Why are you emphasizing the quality of these items above the actual truth? It's a weird thing to kind of focus on. Do you know what? Do you get what I mean? It's a weird thing to focus on.
Where was I?
Twinkie being put down, Ark? I hope not.
If you remember one of her vlogs, she talked about her responsibilities of letting the pets out. That lasted about 2 days. This started a lot of fights too. I let the pets out. Oh my fucking god, it's ridiculous. Where's the next one? He said, oh my god, where is the message? He said, ugh, disgusting. Only time I remember her talking about her responsibilities with the pets was when she did the video explaining how Rarity got out. I'm sure she talked about that stuff, but then I just can't remember actually before I asked about Rarity. How did the tantrums get? What was the worst? If you're okay talking about it. If not, I'll show my face. Show my face. You know what's funny? When me and Emily were messaging last night, Snowflake literally was asking questions about my hygiene. Emily told me. Snowflake was literally asking questions about my hygiene. That's where his head is at, bro. That is where his head is at. This isn't for just...
I mean, if that is true, it is kind of weird to say, does she stink? Be honest. Does she pong? Does she ping pong like a table tennis tournament? That is kind of weird.
This for Emily. This is for clout and for money and for making Amberlynn look as worse as she can look. Like, if Amberlynn can look bad, he's gonna do it. Even if it ain't real. Even if it's not founded in reality. He will make me look as shitty as possible. That is his job. The tantrum slowly escalated each time. I started with her just shouting at me to escalating to her slamming doors and punching walls. That never fucking happened. I think I slammed the door one time because I was so fed up. I went to a different room, slammed the door. I was done. Like the betrayal, the gaslighting, the stonewalling, the cruelty, the fat jokes. I never punched a wall. Anytime I tried leaving the room, she would block doorways. She was also really jealous. I was very jealous. I'm a very jealous person in relationships. I've been very honest about that. Anytime I talked about Colleen, I made it very clear that I'm very understanding of the whole Colleen situation. But when you would compare me to Colleen in fights, you began to turn that into a weapon. You turned Colleen, this beautiful, caring, kind woman, into a weapon to hurt your current fucking girlfriend. That's when it became weird. That's when it became fucked. That's when it became awkward. Colleen was no longer your late fiance, but a weapon to hurt your current girlfriend. That's not cool, dude. That's not cool. That's fucked. That is fucked. You do not do that. I wasn't allowed to share memories or say anything about it really anymore. She would end up getting really pissed. I wonder fucking why. Because she became a weapon just to hurt me. It was psychotic behavior. You made me fucking crazy, Emily. And I've never felt that way before. Ever.
See, this is a strange thing because I believe Colleen was the woman who Emily fed to being one ton, right? It's a weird thing to be like, I loved this person and yet I fed them to death. And I know that there was obviously consent involved with that, but it's very bizarre that you would be saying this about this person and yet you fed them to death. It's very unsettling. I find it a bit creepy, if I'm being honest. She's too foul. Is she foul-mouthed? Welcome in, Rose, by the way. Hope you're doing well.
But the worst tantrum was actually the night that Rarity went missing. Exactly like I said. And why was I reacting that way? For the audience watching, let me remind you. Emily and I were sitting in her car, and she had lied to me for weeks about this woman she was speaking to. She said it was a coworker. Turns out it was a hater that she was friends with where she would talk shit about me. So she let me have her phone because, oh, she felt guilty. She would stare at me right in my fucking eyes. The woman that she loves, she would stare at me in my eyes and say, I'm not lying to you. You know how many times she has lied to me and about so much fucking shit? It's unbelievable. I could write a whole Emily encyclopedia of lies. I might publish that. Who knows? She would look at me dead ass in the eyes and say, oh, this is someone I work with. It was a hater who despised me. So when she let me go through her phone, she didn't know that I could go to her screen time and see the apps that she was on. She was on Tumblr looking at naked women bigger than me right after having sex with me.
Right.
And the picture that is so engraved in my brain that made my whole soul leave my body was this woman on an oxygen tank in a hospital bed. My whole soul left my body. And then in that same moment, I find her on Phoebe, which is where the feeders go to do their thing. I click the messages. Literally, the day that we met in person, she messaged a girl saying how sexy she was. She messaged another masked lesbian feeder saying, wow, we're rare, masked lesbian feeders. That's the day I found out the truth. That's the day I found out the truth.
Do you think that Emily really found, or Amber really found a picture of that kind of a person on Tumblr? Do you think so? Because it seems very specific. So, yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe she did all that thing. Maybe she did all of that to try and make her leave. You could be right.
About everything. Well, not slightly everything, but most of it. I was destroyed. Destroyed. You want to talk about a crash out? I had a crash out. I had a full-blown crash out. And everyone that I have told this story to me who are close to me, I don't know if they're just saying it to like make me feel better, to save my ass or whatever it may be. They said I would have crashed out too. Are you fucking kidding me? Emily, you hurt me so bad. And then you get mad and play victim because of my reaction. You hurt me, betrayed me, lied to me, deceitful, etc. The list goes on. And you get to play victim over my reaction of the pain that you caused me? No one deserves that.
Both of you are
Why couldn't you
playing
have just
victim.
loved me? Why couldn't I have just loved you? That is the part that is like, I asked her that so many times. It was unbelievable. Why couldn't we just be happy?
She'd be okay being a fetish.
She saw me going through my phone, and there was this woman on my Instagram feed. She flipped out and said I was micro cheating. The argument escalated really fast. She fucking lied. She saw this woman on my Instagram feed. She won't even admit to the Tumblr. She won't even fucking admit to the Tumblr. When I tell you my jaw is on the floor, can someone pick it up for me? 'Cause I'm too fucking fat. She won't even admit to the Tumblr.
That was a good one, Amber. I'll give you that. I mean, it's Instagram and Tumblr. It's just two different websites. So she has admitted that she was looking at other women. So Amberlynn thinks all lesbians are like this. Maybe. I mean, these are only the lesbians that have been in her orbit. So, you know, maybe she's got a kind of biased view.
Instagram feed. What is actually happening right now? Anyway, okay. Whew, that was the first time she got physical with me. She threw things at me. What did I throw at you? You know what? Let me go right here. What did I throw at you, actually?
Texting Emily live?
I threw things at her? Wait, hold on. I'm like, so, wait, hold on. Let me go to the message. She threw
She is
things at
reveling.
me. All it does is take 5 words to make someone seem like a real fucking abusive bitch. I didn't throw a thing at you, Emily. Oh, she replied. The water bottle that was on my dresser. Oh, I threw a water bottle on your dresser. Okay, let me go back to the text message from last night where you said that I did not throw it at you. Here it is. You know when you picked up a water bottle to throw at me? All I did was pick it up. I didn't throw it at you. And then here it goes. Where did I respond? Oh, and then you said, so when you picked it up and raised it like you were gonna throw it, what was that? That is what you said right fucking there. So did I throw it or not? The sky is fucking blue, folks. It's not pink. The sky is fucking blue. It is not pink. I wish it was pink. That'd be cute as fuck. That'd be cute as fuck. But how are you gonna sit here and lie? I didn't throw anything at you. Holy shit.
Huh? Why don't you just show us these texts? Just show us all the Emily texts. It's all out in the open now. Just show us what's been going on. You've obviously got all of these receipts dating back to so much. Why don't you just show us the evidence? To her neighbours, I'm sorry. I know, right? Next door neighbour's like, is that fat woman talking again? And the husband's like, yeah, she's talking again. She's a right bloody loudmouth.
I literally am so shocked right now. I just thought you were live 4K live here on the youtube.com with almost 5,000 people watching me. Hold on, I need a fucking breather. Emily, we could have just loved each other. Do you remember when things weren't like this? When you were love bombing, how good that felt? Why couldn't it have just stayed that way? Why couldn't it have just stayed that way? Like,
Hello,
genuinely
love.
speaking.
You're right. Amber's Yorkshire neighbours, yeah.
I'm like so actually shook right now. Never threw a fucking thing at you, girl. I'm not fucking physically abusive.
I mean,
I was with Beck for fucking 5 years. Never threw anything at them. Never hit them. Nothing. I'm not fucking abusive. As I sit here, I'm like trying to pound it down to my own hand. The only person I'm abusive to is my fucking self.
That's that.
Look at me. I'm fucking 500 pounds. The only person I'm abusive to is my fucking self.
Lots of Yorkshire people in Oklahoma, yeah. Lots.
Oh, dear Heavenly Father, I swear it.
It's like there's a big Welsh population in Argentina.
She threw things at me. I told her I was going to leave the room. She then grabbed... Oh my God, this is the part where I actually videoed my mom because it's psycho. Wait till you guys hear this part. Whew. She then grabbed my arm and dug her nails into my arm to the point of drawing blood. I have a picture. That she later deleted months later. I have a picture.
That laugh is maniacal.
Okay, how do I start this? I want to make this, I want to dumb this down for dummies. I want to dumb this. Sorry, I haven't been like explaining that. I haven't been reading super chats, but this one I just have to like respond to. The way you're getting angry now shows how you were. Bitch, this is called reactive. This is called I'm reacting to fucking trauma. I'm reacting to being gaslit. I'm finally fucking, like, this is what they call when a narcissist.
So you're reacting to the abuse you got, so you're just as bad as Emily was. Maybe we can pick that up from that? You feel like death. I'm sorry, love. You're not well.
Constantly pushes and pushes and pushes someone, and then they finally,
you don't have to be
like,
it, love. Don't worry.
It makes them look like the fucking crazy one. It makes me look like I'm actually insane. You know what? I probably am.
She is disturbing.
But why am I responding like this? Look at everything Emily has done. That's why. The pain that she has caused inside of me is so fucking painful that I can't even begin to explain it. It is like physically painful. It's mentally, it's emotionally. I feel like I'm gonna be experiencing this for the rest of my fucking life. All right, let me dumb this down for dummies. Whew, okay. Emily and I, we're fighting. Like, not physically, sorry. We're arguing. You know, the BPD tantrums coming out of me. She's stonewalling. She don't give a fuck. Like, she doesn't care. She did all these bad things. She does not give a fuck at all. And her room, I've talked about this in the live stream, it's cluttered. It has, you know, a dirty clothes pile. It has this fucking rug that constantly flips and this and that. There's 2 huge dog beds. One's Twinkies, one's her dogs. Like, it's a mess. I end up tripping over the fucking rug. I'm going to, like, fall. Instead, my body goes onto her. She falls. I grab her arm because that's my instinct, was to grab her. That was like my first instinct, was to just grab her. So you know what she does? Oh my God. She takes a picture of her arm. I think it was, I don't know, an hour later. While she's in her car, she takes a picture of her arm and she sends it to me. Okay? Keep in mind, she's wearing a short sleeve. The picture of her arm shows nothing. It shows nothing. The fact that she says grabbed my arm to the point of drawing blood is crazy because I have the pictures, which she later deleted months later. And I'll tell you why.
Okay, if she deleted them, you should have them on your side. Can you slap her? No.
It was 2 days later. We're now arguing about the argument that we had 2 days prior. Talk about toxic. We're now arguing about the argument we had 2 days prior. Why are we arguing about that? Because Amberlynn's hurting. Amberlynn's hurting from the betrayal, from the lies, the deceit, etc., etc. God, those are like, I haven't said those words more times than like, that's all I can say is fucking lies, deceit. That's all I got. Like, that's all it was for a hot minute there. So, you know, you're hurting. It's not going to go away in 2 days. Like, it's not going to go away in 2 days. It's just not. So every time I go to express myself, we start arguing, and then the turns into big old things, or we're arguing again. She ends up leaving the house again. That's what she does. And she ends up sending, oh my God, you guys are never gonna believe it. She ends up sending me a picture of her arm with these nail marks that are like so like deep. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? I'm like, well, I'm literally on the phone with my mom, bawling. And I'm sending my mom these screenshots because Emily's in the car and we're like going at it in the messages. And I'm like, Mom, I think Emily just faked nail marks. And my mom's like, what are you talking about? Show me. I end up sending my mom the original from the night where I grabbed her when she was falling, the original message, the original picture in a message where Emily's wearing a short sleeve shirt and you see nothing. You see nothing. Emily literally faked.
So with regards to that, the marks may not show initially, but a few hours down the line. Oh, am I back? Am I back? Yeah. With regards to that, the marks may not have shown initially, but a few months down the line, a few hours down the line, the marks could show. Sometimes it takes a long time for those kind of marks to show. So if they were on the same day, it just took a while for it to show up. Because, you know, if it's like bruising, for example, sometimes you get hit somewhere and then the bruises will appear like maybe days later even. But I don't know. One thing we do know is that Amber does like to wear those kind of like fake nails or whatever. Her nails are a bit longer, so I wouldn't put it past her to actually dig her nails into somebody.
I showed my mom and my mom said,
and it tracks with her exes.
Emily is crazy. I knew she was, but that to me was like, what the fuck is that? Like, what the fuck is that? Like, that is weird behavior. And Emily then later deleted both of the fucking things, but she didn't know that I took screenshots of it. I took screenshots because I was like,
where are they?
What am I looking at right now? Like,
where
genuinely, she is trying to get me. She is trying to get a situation to look like something that it wasn't. And that scared me. So I was like, I'm screenshotting this, and my mom wants to see it, and I'm sending it to her.
Amber, we need to see these screenshots. We need to see these messages. You have a 251,000 subscriber platform. Download OBS. Learn how to use it. Show us all of these messages. It's as simple as that. Give us the hard evidence, because all you're saying is, yeah, I wrote it in my journal. No, we need the hard receipts. Give us the receipts.
So that's what happened there. How can you draw blood with no marks? How the fuck can you draw blood with no marks, Emily? Say it like it is. Stop exaggerating. Say it like it is. Amberlynn had fucking crazy tantrums. Say it like it fucking is. I'm having one now. Say it like it is.
Okay.
Because that's the truth. That's what's in. That is what is founded in reality. That is the truth.
Okay, so then you did do it. So you did do that. Are you admitting it?
All right, so that is the ending of that message. Let's move on to the next one. He responded to her, Jesus, wow, Snowflake, you're so pathetic. You're so empathetic. She replied with, at that point, I was livid. I told her to go back to Oklahoma. And
Amber the empath.
This is what would happen. We would get in a really bad argument. We both would say, I would say, I'm done. I'm going back to Oklahoma. She would say, you're done. You're leaving. We would both agree on that. Then obviously when things would calm down, things would simmer down. We'd start to, get close again. And then neither of us wanted me to leave. It was just a vicious cycle that constantly happened.
Harvey Weinstein, for some reason, watches Amberlynn read. He says, both wild, just different flavours of unhinged. Yeah, I'd be inclined to agree. I think they're both just awful people. And
so,
both aggressive to each other. Some people don't match like that.
I want to say it was like 5 days before her birthday. I was like, I'm absolutely leaving. And I was like, I'm done. I'm leaving. My mom and her fiance was actually planning on coming to get me. And I was done. I was absolutely done. But then Emily, literally, it went from like, it was like someone went into a room and turned the light on. It was like a light has been off for so long and someone flipped it on. She became sweet. She became attentive. She no longer woke up in rage.
Yeah, I've got nice emojis.
Took time to hear me, listen to me. She was loving. She was affectionate, whether that be emotionally, physically, whatever it was. Are you guys still here? Sorry, my alarm just went off.
Unfortunately, I am still here.
First one, if you can hear me so I can continue.
One's in the chat if we're all still here. Thank you so much.
Thank you. So what was I? Oh, yeah. She absolutely changed. It felt exactly how it felt like when we first got together in a relationship. And oh my god. Thanks for the money, folks. For all the hate and the money. I'm gonna be laughing to the bank. Okay. So sorry, I just got so distracted. That alarm just like
Big
snapped me out of
ones.
it. Hold on. Where was I? Holy fuck. Oh yeah. She completely changed. It was like 5 days before her birthday. And it made me think. I was like, I'm hopeful. Like this feels so fucking good. Like this is love. This is what I came here for. Like I love Emily so much, and this is the way that I view her. Like like I was so like she became perfect. It was crazy. So I ended up surprising her while she was at work. I made her this wonderful dinner, spaghetti, Caesar salad, like garlic bread. I ended up getting her favorite pie and this whole thing, and I wrote her a really sweet card. And right at the end of it, and I kind of made it.
Guys, she made her dinner. It's lovely. She made her dinner. How could she have abused poor Emily if she made her dinner? She got her favorite pie.
Rhyme too. It was really cute. Right at the end of it, I said, and I've decided to stay. She bawled her eyes out. Bawled her eyes out. And I thought everything was going to be okay.
Yeah. She bawled her eyes out because she's like, fuck, she's staying for another 2 weeks. She's going to cry. Yeah, that's probably why she cried, mate.
But the next day, and it was a shitstorm again. And I was like, this genuinely cannot be real life. Like, this genuinely cannot be real life. Like, I was like, that is when I was like, okay, I'm going to give it a couple days. Maybe she's just having a bad day. I decided on my own.
God bless you, Tracy.
I decided that on my own. That was me who decided that. And I know she likes to say that she decided it. It was not her decision. It was mine. 100% mine. 100%. Okay. Then she grabbed a picture of me and Colleen and held it up and threatened to break it. She knew that is something that would hurt me more than anything she could do physically to me, like the lowest she could go. She let her apologize and then tried. Sorry, I'm getting text messages left and right. She let her apologize and then tried begging for me back, saying that it was her BPD. At first, she denied that she did any of those things, which that sucked too. I've never denied a single thing that I've actually done. I have denied the things I have not done that you have lied about.
In the grand scheme of things, this is all extremely trivial. Tracy, please do take care of yourself. Everybody take care of yourself. At the end of the day, all this shit has been recorded. All this stuff's on YouTube now. Come back to it at your own leisure. please make sure that while you watch this kind of stuff, that you take care of yourselves and just see all of this as a cautionary tale as to how relationships can go sour. So please make sure you do take care of yourselves, all right?
I deny what the false shit is. And I tell the truth on what the real shit is. Now that's reality. Okay. This part, holy fuck. I feel like and I'm like, am I just imagining the gouges out of my arm?
Gouges?
Hold on. Me and my mom sent each other so many photos. I literally sent her one today of me outside walking Twinkie. I'm about to go search. I have to go see this. I was outside walking Twinkie and I saw a fucking scooter. And I was like, oh my god.
Amber's lost her
Imagine
looks.
me riding one of these.
No worries, Debbie. Thank you for being here. Have a good time at the gym.
Oh, fuck. Can I go to photos on here? Sometimes shit don't link up. I might have to
Pump some iron for me.
Hold on. Photos. I really fucking hate this. Okay, wait. Photos. What could I type? Arm? I don't know. Oh, God. There's like 1,000 arms.
Hello, Lying Eyes. Welcome in. Good to see you.
You guys want to see the way that she would take photos of me? Oh, I can't large it. Never mind. This isn't working. Damn. Arm. Could I type screenshot? I mean, I have a lot of screens. Oh, years. Oh, months. Hold on. I'm really trying to figure this out, folks. Okay, so when was this? This was...
Show
Let me
us.
see if I can find a screenshot for you guys.
Show it, bitch.
I really have to go get ready. This is crazy. I didn't know it was going to be so long-winded. Sorry. Okay, where is it? Oh, seeing some of these photos breaks my heart.
No contact would be a good idea, Tanya.
Why can't I still say nice things about her? Like in my head, I saw a photo of her and I was like, damn, she's hot. Like I'm not gonna like deny the obvious, you know. Where the fuck is it? The screenshot. Oh my god, that is cracking me up.
Okay.
Like, my mom's face is like.
Okay, show
I don't
it.
know if I want to show that.
Okay, turn
Okay,
your
so
camera.
This is the screenshot. Oh my god,
okay, come on, turn the camera.
How do I make this bigger? I don't know how to make this big, folks. But it's good to know. I do have the screenshots. Maybe I can like post them in video or something. Because I can't. It's like literally like this big. And I don't want you guys to see all the other hectic stuff of it all. But it's so funny. One of the screenshots, my mom's face is distraught. Oh my god, poor thing. But let's see if I have.
Yeah, I believe you, Amber. Yeah, like, yeah, you've got to see this. You've got to see this. Oh, you want me to show it? Maybe another time. But you got to see it.
Also, the screenshot of the faked arm thing was fucking wild to me. I still have that, right?
Jump scare.
Oh my god, where is it?
Exactly, just show
the
it.
original, which is a good thing because it goes to show that there was no fucking blood. What a liar! Oh my god, that's the most unhinged thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, they'll probably get back together.
Oh, I just saw a photo that makes me want to cry.
That's true, porcelain.
Why does this have to happen? Why couldn't it just?
I overestimated her.
Why couldn't it just been good? Like, I hate looking at those photos. Sorry. Hold on, let me check my text. I'm getting like so many texts right now. And no, none of them is Emily. Don't worry. Oh my god. Okay, I need to hurry up. I really have to get ready. My mom's gonna be here soon.
Amber, download OBS challenge. Impossible.
The fact that she says that she had gouges on her arm. Oh my god, I'm so glad I have that fucking screenshot. I am like literally like the universe. Thank you. Genuinely, thank you. Like,
Bitch, you better show these screenshots soon. Because attention wanes these days. We all got TikTok brain rot. So, you know, time is money, literally.
like that right there, like.
Chaos begets
She
chaos.
apologized profusely when she
True
knew she
that.
couldn't gaslight me into believing it didn't happen.
Some people do love the drama. Like
Oh my
us.
God. You guys have no idea. Like, no one ever believes the thing I say, and I wish I had proof of everything I'm saying. And it's like the fact that I have proof of something, like, it genuinely, like, makes my heart feel so light, because it's like, that's like a major thing to lie about. I didn't make no one bleed. I didn't squeeze no one's arms.
Turn the camera. Please, turn the camera.
See, this is what I mean about being gaslit. You start to think, did it really happen? If it wasn't for me saving that fucking screenshot that she later deleted, I would be sitting here thinking, did that really happen? I'm just like,
Hello,
literally,
tiny
like,
ghost. Welcome in.
Emily.
That's why it's
That makes
called
me
a
sad for her.
choker.
Why am I sad for her? I don't know.
There.
Jules, my favorite thing is sit on and spin. I do. How can I?
Have you ever seen, what's that program called? Is it 30 Rock? Where Alec Baldwin is crying and then somebody's going, there, with a broom. There. That's all of us.
Can I show this to you guys? I do have proof, but the photo is this big. Let me go back to my pictures.
Foodie 2.0. I know, 15 years and she still can't do this.
How do I make it bigger? Does anyone have a MacBook? Does anyone have a MacBook?
It okay. Don't be cry.
The only options I have is get info, rotate clockwise, play a slideshow.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. No, that's it. Yeah.
Here we go. Wait, it's playing slideshow. It's showing photos that should not be shown. What is happening right now? Hold on. This is hectic. Wait.
It's very hectic.
I don't want to show the picture of my mom literally. Like, so we're not going to do that screenshot. Let me see. Play slideshow. Oh. Shit, that was the fake one. That was the fake one.
Oh my god. We can't see this, Amber.
Oh my god. Wait. Holy
Oh my
shit. Okay,
God.
hold on. I'm having like a literal general moment right now, okay? I'm like actually freaking out. I didn't realize I had the fake one until I clicked play slideshow, but for some reason it's like zoomed in. Hold on. I
Okay.
don't know what the fuck's going on. This is insane. My mom's gonna
Boomerlyn
go,
read when
"Are you
it's
ready?"
convenient.
Why is it turning black? Why is it turning black? You guys, I'm an actual boomer at this. Oh, Boomerlyn reads, stop. Okay, listen. It's not convenient for anyone. How do I
No.
do this? This is not it.
Amber,
I don't want a
please.
fucking slideshow because it's not showing the full picture. Can someone please help me? Fruit Cup, like literally, should I just star in a role next to Angelina Jolie because this ain't it?
Hey, how about you call up Rosie and like, hey girl, do you know how MacBooks work? And Rosie's like,
Why is it
yeah,
showing,
I
bro?
did 5 years at MacBook College. And Amber's like, oh, that's amazing. And then Rosie's like,
Can someone please help me?
as long as I
Someone please
don't
help me.
help you, I've got
Someone
5
please
years
help
in
me.
MacBook College.
Zoom in? I don't want to zoom in. I want to show you the whole photo. I want to show you both. The real deal and then the lie deal. Is there any
Right.
way you could send it to your phone? Wait, that doesn't make sense. Wait. No, I can't send it. I don't understand. I genuinely am so confused. Like, how do you have a whole photo gallery, but you can't click the photo?
I'm so confused. How have you spent 15 years on YouTube and you don't know how to show us a photo?
You can't click the fucking photo. Can you make that make sense? Okay, let me try this one more time.
Yes, please make it make
that
sense.
sound?
Your
Oh,
comments are grayed out. Where?
I'm sorry, you
I
guys.
can see you.
I don't know what to do. Oh, image. Open viewer? I'm scared I'm gonna delete something. Bitch, I figured it out! Oh my god, suck my ass.
Asher, they've been in contact with each other.
I've never been more excited in my life. If you're texting me and you don't
I'm
have
on the
docs,
edge
do
of
not
my
text me because
seat.
it'll pop up on my whatchamacallit. Oh my god. Okay.
Replying
So I
to
figured it out.
Jennifer.
Sorry, I just got way too excited.
Amber
So
is
I'm
a
gonna show you the
professional,
first
yeah.
photo that she sent me.
Honey Fungus, there are some things that YouTube's been doing, like no words, and I can't help that. But I've not seen anything that's been grayed out, so I apologise. It could be your side, like internet-wise.
Okay.
Amber does have
Open viewer.
PCOS.
Okay. Oh my god, this part is fucking
PCOS, yeah.
crazy.
Sucker,
This
what?
part
I
is fucking
beg your
crazy. Okay.
pardon.
So this is original photo, okay? And remember, there's gauges and blood, okay? Remember that part. Open viewer. Okay. I don't want you guys to
I've
see
got all
anything
of chat
right now,
open
so
and I
I'm trying
can't
not to
see
do
any
that.
grayed out stuff, so...
This is her arm.
Oh, we've seen...
This is her
Okay, right.
Okay.
Yeah,
Keep in mind she's wearing a maroon shirt.
right,
Okay.
yeah.
And then look at what she sends me a couple days later.
Okay,
Because she forgot that she took that photo and sent it to me.
okay,
Oh, this is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy.
okay.
This is from a few days later. Keep that in mind. In this photo, you're going to see these weird marks that she created herself. Oh, Emily has marks all over her body. Like the, oh my God. See, I don't want to go into medical right now, but she has marks all over her
Dr.
body.
Lynn?
From something medical. I'm not getting into it. But she is wearing a completely different shirt. You're gonna see it. It's like a black type of deal, and she creates these marks. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Completely different day. What the hell? Why isn't it zooming? What the fuck is going on?
Right, so you're showing us, you showed the first thing being a bigger picture, and now you've shown this picture through the eye of a cataract. Amber, this is blurry as heck. What are you doing? Yeah, I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
Why is it blurry?
I don't know, Amber.
Okay, this is annoying.
Yes, it is annoying.
This is a completely different day, Cindy O. A completely different day.
Is it?
Where there's fresh marks. You guys said tap the screen? Hold on. Oh, there we go. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that?
I don't know.
What the fuck is that?
I can't see it.
What the fuck is that?
I don't know.
She faked nail marks days later. And I was like, how could you fake something like that? So
But
then...
it was the okay, but it was the same day.
I literally sent her because she didn't know that I saved. Yes, Grace. Yes. That was days later. Didn't you guys hear what she said in Snowflake's fucking thing? That she was bleeding? Bitch, where? Where?
Bitch, where?
Oh my god. I hate that I'm doing this because I still love her, but it's like I'm tired of the lies.
Amber, pick your phone up, darling. Show us your beautiful face.
Anyways, you guys, I have to get ready. Hold on. Let me see.
Thank you so much. No, nobody draws blood instantly, do they? Yeah, no worries, Ruthie. Thank you for being here.
And right here it says, am I just imagining the gauges? Am I just imagining that? Am I just imagining that? Am I just imagining that? Yes, you are imagining that. Are you imagining the gauges out of your arm? The blood?
Gouges.
Yes, you are. You are.
That
When
was a
it? When was I
receipt,
beat it? Did you guys hear me say that
yeah.
was from November 17th? Sorry, Gabrielle, I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm giving myself like 15 more minutes and then I have to go.
Okay.
What word am I trying to say? Gauges.
Gouges.
Gouges? I don't know.
Gouges.
And then Snowflake goes, oh God, then you went to work. Oh, he's so sympathetic. Such a sympathetic man.
No, he said, oh, and then you went to work? Like, that must have been bad.
Oh,
That's what he said.
stupid as fuck. After work, I'm going to try very hard not to sit here and be like, we might have to do like a part 2 when I get home. I don't fucking know. I'm supposed to go live tonight. Am I actually?
Spoiler alert, she did go live.
Oh, Sunny81. The username sounds familiar. After work, I didn't want to go back home. I was exhausted, drained, and I didn't want to deal with her crap all over again. She had been blowing up my phone all day trying to apologize and see if I would change my mind about having her go back home. After work, I went for a walk to decompress. She was not happy about that, but she was blowing up my phone asking me to come home. It was about 2 hours after my shift that I got a text from her saying that she couldn't find Rarity. She said that she hadn't seen her all day and that she was just telling me this now. At this point, I came home right away. I figured that she was just somewhere in the house and she was going to just saying that to try to get me to come home. But after I searched the entire house when Amber watched, she wasn't anywhere to be found. At that point, I moved the searched outside. I was exhausted, but searched all hours of the night looking for her. I really thought I would find her that night, but it was no luck. At that point, I made posters and hung them up all around town to local businesses, posted on social media, and lost cat pages. Ambulance one job was to call the shelter and make a report. She's such a fucking liar. Holy fuck. But when I called the shelter after they found a cat that was deceased, the kind of matched Rarity's description, it ended up not being her. The shelter told me no formal report was ever filed. The only info they had on the report was from the lost pet database that I submitted. I literally have a voicemail. I don't know if I deleted it because I delete my voicemails. Like, saying the opposite of what she...
She deletes her voicemails. That is very convenient. Yeah, I'm not sure I've got the voicemail, actually. But if you filed a report to the missing cat's defense or whatever, you would have some kind of evidence if that was via email or something like that.
She's saying here. Oh my god, the angle's crazy, sorry. Where am I?
She would make a
I
great
spent hours upon
auctioneer,
hours
yeah.
driving around looking for her, walking through fields and in between houses around my house and through the snow. Amberlynn would go on the drives with me, but obviously didn't do the walking around part. When it was snowing, no, I didn't. No, I didn't. I can't walk in snow.
Why
I wear
not?
flats. I have lymphedema. But when it wasn't snowing, I was looking just as much as you. Am I going slower? Do I go as far? Am I going slower? Yes. Do I go as far? No. Obviously, I'm over 500 fucking pounds, bro. I did the best I could. But one thing that I never stopped doing was looking for her. Whether that be on forums, shelters, going out. Like one time me and Emily got in such like a bad fight, and it was over something that she said to me, like something cruel. And like obviously like I'm a
What?
sensitive person, duh. So I'm gonna feel some type of way. And it's like it was just like every rude thing and bad thing that she would do to me. It was like a tiny little drop in a cup, and eventually the cup just overflowed, and I just no longer felt whole anymore. I was no longer that positive, bubbly person that she thought I was and said I was, and who I was, because she changed me. She genuinely made me miserable, genuinely. But so we were in an argument, and she literally would use looking for Rarity as like a control thing, as like power, in the same way that she would use Colleen as a weapon. She started.
Now, I think that Amber used this Rarity situation, as power for her side to stay in Wisconsin. So I think she may be projecting there. I think I genuinely do think 100% that Amber used Rarity as a bargaining chip to stay in Wisconsin for that little bit longer. She didn't care that an animal was going to suffer. She just wanted to stay there with Emily. And that's I'm not wavering on that. No.
to use Rarity as one. That's the shit that I had to deal with. And then one time I'm literally bawling my eyes out in the truck while we were looking for Rarity one time. And she literally said, if you don't shut up, it makes me want to fucking punch your teeth down your throat, is what she said to me. That's what she said to me. That's the type of shit that I had to deal with. Did she ever punch teeth down my throat? No. But hearing those words, I almost feel like hurts just as bad. That's the type of shit that I had to deal with. Okay, let's see the next screenshot. I'm trying so hard to go fast. I'd get so pissed when we were driving because she would have her head buried in her phone playing a stupid Farmville type game instead of looking out the damn window to find her cat. That's a fucking lie, because up and down those streets I would yell, Rarity, you're a fucking liar. I loved Rarity, and she was a sweet cat, and she would always sleep on my chest. I did everything I could to try to find her. I can't say 100% that she purposely let her cat out, but give the circumstances, the situation doesn't look good. You left the fucking door open. When you left that night, you betrayed me, and you could not handle the fucking heat. You could not handle the reaction that I had due to the pain that you caused me. You left the fucking door open, and I took the blame. That is a conversation we had ad nauseum. We talked about it so many fucking times, my head was about to pop off. So many fucking times we talked about it, Emily. And you know that. I took the blame for you over and over and over. I lied about everything for you, about you being a feeder. And I lied about us not being in a relationship to protect you constantly, because I wanted people to like you. But you know what's funny? You wanted people to hate me. Do you have a humiliation kink? Is that what it is? You wanted to see me humiliated?
She is proper aggressive, eh?
Are you turned on? Is this like your version of like phone sex? Sexy time? Well, I'm not having fun with it. I'll tell you that.
This is getting more and more unhinged.
If it was a ploy to get her to be able to stay in Wisconsin longer than I guess it definitely worked. Fuck off. Ooh, that feels good to say. Wow. I have not, like, I don't use that language with her. That felt good. No wonder why she would talk to me all the time like that. Telling me, fuck you, I hate you, you're a leech on society. Like, the most horrific things that you can say to a person, she said to me. And I stayed with her. And I still loved her. Sadly, I still do. When will that end? I need people to tell me, when the fuck is that gonna end? When is my pain gonna stop? I need to know.
It's going to stop when you block Emily and Emily stops talking to you and you stop making 500 lives a day about this. That's probably when it's going to stop. But too much of that moolah, the lure of the dollar, I think that's why she's carrying on doing it.
Because in the good times...
Imagine this standing by the bed.
There was perfect times in the beginning. There was perfect times. How the fuck does it turn to perfect to this? I'll never know.
Bjorn Forster coming in with the hot question: would you wear a top with a low neckline? Yes, she would. Yes, she would.
Oh, Snowflake says, I don't know if you're like Amber.
All the right
messages.
questions.
Do you have any messages from Amber about Rarity going missing? Because I need the clout. I need the money. Because I quit my job to do this. And I'm divorced. Yeah, I do. I have a message of her initial reporting when she was missing, which is timestamped. It shows that her story that she posted on her vlogs about her being missing at 5 a.m. was not correct. I don't know what she's talking about. So then she sends screenshots of me telling her that that Rarity was missing, and now let me explain the timeline. So our huge fucking argument happened wee in the morning. I mean, I'm telling you, it was like 5 a.m., 4 a.m., like around that time, I would say. And Emily has a massive house, and a lot of the cats, like her cat Daniel, Princess, Wasabi, Rarity, they all like to be in the basement. That's where they went to the bathroom. They would eat down there. They would play down there. They would just hang out down there. That's where they like to chill. They had free roam of the whole place. But that is where they were a lot of the time. And also her cat Wig. So that's like the place where they like to go. So normal pattern of the day is a lot of the time, like you didn't see a cat. You didn't see a cat because they were all hanging out doing their damn thing at the basement. That's just what they did because they had like a cute little cat door for the basement. It was actually really adorable. And you know, it was a normal pattern. You know, I wouldn't really see Rarity throughout the day. It would be later at night. She would pop out, you know, follow me around, eat food from the kitchen, get some water from the kitchen, whatever it may be.
She really loved you.
That normally the time when I would see her, I didn't see her. I was like, that's weird. Like throughout the day, I'm thinking, okay, like she's probably in the basement. It was just normal everyday life. Nothing seemed off. And then it was like around the time where like, you know, the cats start to come out. They're like coming up to the living room or the bedroom, starting to just venture out a little bit more. I was like, it's weird. I've seen most of the cats today, but I haven't seen Rarity. And that's when I was like, what the heck? So I went down to the basement and I didn't see her.
Okay. If you are that close to that pet, you would notice them not being around very quickly, I would say. If any of us who've owned pets know, if a pet is very attached to you, they will be like clockwork with you. It's like they will be with you at a certain time. They will always be there. So the first sign of them not being there would indicate something is wrong. So when I used to have my dog, he would always come in to my room at a certain time. And if he didn't come in at a certain time, I would check on him to make sure he was okay. And that's the kind of thing that you look out for. But Amber didn't care enough to see where Rarity was for a long time. That's quite sus, big red flag vibes.
And I was like, this is confusing. I'm calling her name. I'm going to floor number 1, floor number 2, floor number 3, floor number 4. And I'm like, why?
Well, that's a lie.
I mean, if I say Rarity one time, she comes to me.
Amber going up 4 flights of stairs. I know you're lying.
Like that, she was glued to my hip. But since she had such free roam of such a huge house, she took her favorite spot and she loved to be there. That was the basement. So when I noticed, okay, she's not coming to me, like I'm shaking treats, she's not coming to me, something is not right. That is when I messaged Emily because the pattern was then broke. That's when I was like, what is going on? So the fact that like Emily is like turning this into, I don't know if she like let her out on purpose when you know you let her out because you left the fucking door open is sick. Sick.
I know, somebody needs to superimpose these stories together.
Where's the next messages? Snowflake says, well, that doesn't look good. In his head, he's like, that looks great. That looks amazing. Like, that looks so fucking good. He's probably thinking in his head, I'm gonna get that money. And then he said, she made a couple videos crying about Rarity. Were you off screen watching this and what did you think? Because her acting is shit. I've always thought I didn't buy she was genuinely sad. I wish I still had the original fucking videos. Me editing out my actual breakdowns missing Rarity. And oh my God, Emily, your response, I swear to God, I have kept my mouth shut about so many things. I'm not trying to be threatening, but if your response does not show how much I fucking love Rarity and how heartbroken I was that she was missing, I was literally tormented every single day, then I know you're a fucking shit person, the shittiest person I've ever known in my fucking life. Let's see your response.
It's all very convenient that she doesn't have any of this evidence. I wish I had this. I wish I had that. And yeah, I did see that Twinkie's toenails are really overgrown. It's all very sus, really, isn't it? She is a wide girl, yeah.
I was home for a few of them that she filmed. It was always after a fight between her and I. I think she wanted to take advantage of the tears and the crying and put it on camera. You're insane! I have never experienced someone like you in my life. And in this moment, I wish more than anything I could talk to your ex, Megan. Megan, if you are watching this or if someone knows Megan, have her talk to me. I would do anything to talk to you. Because at this point, I don't know. I would do anything just to speak to you personally. I will never share anything, but I need someone who understands because this is fucking crazy.
When you meet your own match. I
asked her why you would film right now if you're this upset. You are so unhinged that you have actually made me unhinged and psychotic. You have made me psychotic.
No, you've been like that for a while.
I love that for
Don't
you.
worry.
Like, you wanted this, and you probably like get off on watching me like this. There's a word for that. Someone actually recently told me about it.
You know when Lady Gaga sang Born This Way? It was about Amberlynn Reid. She was always psychotic. She was always insane. You're on the right track, baby. You were born this way.
They messaged me on Instagram, and I was like, what is that? It's where someone gets turned on by someone's pain. Is that what this is? Because this is not normal behavior at all. And I want to let everyone know that, like, the random, like,
Meg,
video
I don't
recordings that
think
she would
so.
do of me, she also did it to Megan while Megan was naked. And I've seen it with my own eyeballs.
I think Megan's still
eyes.
alive.
Emily would push and push and push Megan until Megan would react the same way I did. When I first saw this video, this was before,
Megan is the diabetic.
This was before any, like, betrayals or anything like that. And I was, like, looking. And I'm like, damn, this Megan girl, like, what the hell? What's her problem? And then I understood. And then I understood. And then I saw myself in Megan. Would I ever hold someone at gunpoint? Fuck no. That's crazy. That's crazy. But I'm saying, when Emily recorded Megan, and I first saw that video, I saw Megan as one way.
I see.
And then when I finally understood, I saw myself in Megan, and I was like, fuck. I get it. I get it. That's sad. That's sad. And then, of course, Snowflake has to go, oh, yeah, she's smashing YouTube. I am smashing YouTube. Thank you. Emily wanted me to smash her. Literally. Let's see.
I see.
Emily goes, a person can only watch so many. I have to really hurry up. A person can only watch so much about
Talking about sadism, yeah.
legal session before boredom sets in. She really doesn't do a lot of anything. I'm never bored. That's one thing I am. Never bored. Snowflake says, I always thought her Rarity videos seemed fake. Well, so did everyone, not just me. They weren't fake. They were real. And guess what? You both are dancing with the devil. You're both the fucking devils. You're both devils. Emily replies, usually when she knows she's in the wrong but doesn't want to admit it, she's over the top and extra dramatic about things, and she was definitely over the top. I'm dramatic and over the top when I know I'm right. Which I am right now.
Sure.
He says, well,
sure.
What was she like in the following weeks or however long? Was she sad about Rarity? Did she talk about Rarity? Every fucking day. Every fucking day. Let's see. Oh, I'm gonna go through this really fast.
You can kind of tell she's getting more and more angry. She's getting more and more annoyed. So you can feel it's quite palpable that she would be capable of dealing physical harm to somebody, whether that just be grabbing somebody by their arm or throwing something at them. She's got that kind of behavior where she's kind of trying to control herself a bit. And I think if she was off camera and everything like that, I think she would let it escalate to a far worse level than what she's allowing herself to project on camera.
This is a long paragraph. I have to get ready. We did talk about her because I was actively searching for her. Yeah. She literally made my mourning and my pain about her.
Yeah, they're probably hiding right now.
That's the only reason why we were talking about her. You're so fucking dumb, bro. Ooh, that feels good. Wow. She would say how much she missed her every once in a while, but she definitely handled it better than I would have ever if I lost my pet. Do you guys want to hear a story? The first time it snowed in Wisconsin.
Okay.
Normally you think it would be so cute and so sweet. We'd be out there throwing snowball fights at each other. It would be so cute.
Throwing snowball fights,
and we'd have a cuddly little date night with the blinds open, and we'd watch some Netflix movie. We'd have some popcorn. She'd probably want me to eat cheeseburgers and a bunch of chicken nuggets and stuff from McDonald's. But anyways, that's besides the point. It would just be so cute and so sweet. But no, do you want to know what happened? Do you want to know what happened the first time it snowed?
No.
I had a full-fledged panic attack. Why? Because all I could do was think about Rarity. You want to know what her response was? Nothing. She sat on her phone and scrolled. So you know what I did? I turned over in bed and I started crying. I was crying. After my panic attack, I was like, holy fuck, this bitch hates me. I was like, genuinely, she hates me. So I rolled over and I was like, normally I would have been like, why aren't you comforting me? What is actually happening? I rolled over and guess what happened? Full-fledged fight. Because you know what she said to me? Are you crying again? That's what I dealt with. Yeah, I am crying. Because my cat could be in the snow, could be in the cold, could be dying. That's why I'm fucking crying. That's why I had an anxiety attack. And who was there to comfort me? Nobody. Even though you were 1 centimeter away from me. Yeah. That's how I spent my first snow day in Wisconsin. That's the type of person I was with.
Yeah.
But I hated myself so much I thought I deserved it. She would cry sometimes, but she didn't cry like she's on camera about her. Fucking liar. I definitely feel like she was a huge distraction from the big fight that...
Is she related to Tommy Wiseau? Oh, hi, Mark. Oh, hi, Emily.
Never happened. It seemed to blow over fast, and it should have. I wanted to keep it civil while she was here while we were looking for the cat. And by the way, Snowflake, sorry, I have the thought of hygiene. And I'm unhinged as fuck right now. You asked Emily about my hygiene. She ate my pussy and she ate my pussy good. And she loved every fucking second of it. So ask her again about my hygiene. Ask her again. I wanted to keep it civil, blah, blah, blah. Then she tried to sign up for therapy, blah, blah, blah. Sorry. The truth hurts. I don't know what to say about it. We would argue on and off though. She was actually trying to minimize her tantrums. I never minimized my tantrums.
I'm all for anyone having an active sex life, but it's a bit too much information, I would say. Yeah. Tommy Wiseau, he was that actor in is it The Room? I think it is. That's what it's called.
Never. I had bought those tickets for her.
Oh, hi, Mark.
All this happened. They were really expensive, and because they were a premium seat, I couldn't resell them. I knew how much it meant for her to see Billy, so I took her. I tend to forgive too easily, I guess. You forgive too easily? You? You're literally stabbing me, and I'm apologizing to you for getting blood on your
thank
floor.
you, Jennifer.
You
I appreciate that.
forgive too easily. What did I do to you? What did I do to you?
A lot, by the sound of it. You did a lot.
Snowflake says, how did you get her to leave eventually? Because she told us she left because she was a grown-up and had an apartment or some nonsense. Yeah, that was because I didn't want to say the truth. I was in an abusive relationship and I didn't want to deal with it anymore. I was super fucking depressed and I was miserable. People were saying that. Zachary Michael, hi. Zachary Michael would constantly say how miserable I looked in Wisconsin. Well, I mean, he does work at the Amberlynn Reed factory, so he does know me pretty well. And he saw that. He saw that. And I would deny it and deny it and deny it and deny it. Because who wants to admit that they're going through that? Not me. Not me. Also, again, well, it's in my head and I'm awake.
Why does she keep doing...
Rainbows. Actually, it was great. It was great. We argued in the beginning because she's insane. She was so fucking awful to me in the beginning of the car ride. It was crazy. We had decided that we were going to stay together, but we were going to do a long-distance relationship because I couldn't do it anymore. I could not be in Wisconsin anymore. And I was going to give her another chance. It was our last morning together. I thought it was going to be good, but she was so mean to me. She even admitted finally after the argument, she was like, I shouldn't have been like that. She does this thing where she either disassociates, where she literally is like checked out completely, or she is awful to me. She chose awful. But then after the argument, it was really good. The whole car ride was really good. We sang, we ate, we had a good time. Genuinely, the car ride was good. So let's see what she says.
Great car ride. Fabulous.
The best car ride. For too long before her true self came out again. That's you. And we started arguing all the time. I finally got to the point where I couldn't take it anymore and told her she's going back home. I drove her back home myself instead of waiting for her mom to come to it. I don't know if why she was so insistent on making it seem like it was her decision, because it was. I drove 19 hours straight though and flew home the next day. It took that long because of all the stops she had to take. Emily, that's part of your kink. The stops we had to take was due to my size. And you loved my size. You loved my legs. You loved my legs. So I don't know why you have to like throw subtle shade when like low-key you love that. So that's cool though. That was the longest drive of my life, figuratively and literally. Interesting. Within the first hour of the drive, she was screaming at me so much that Twinkie freaked out and jumped under my feet of the driver's side floor. That didn't happen. I was driving on the...
You can imagine Amber saying, I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi. Hi, Emily.
highway, and I had to pull over because she won't come out. What the fuck? That never happened. I don't even remember what she was mad at me about. We argued. We did argue. We absolutely did, because you were rude to me the whole morning. Awful. Like I said, she would wake up and rage out of nowhere. Out of genuinely nowhere. I think it was a comment over me getting to choose the music on the radio since I was driving that long and she wanted to choose to listen to. Had nothing to do with music. We had a literal playlist on Spotify that had both of our music combined. What are you talking about?
Right.
After she was back home, she tried bringing me back in, saying she was going to therapy and actually working on it, and maybe the distance would help be good, and eventually we'd be together again after the fighting. We had a lot of on and off again. Every time I tried to cut things off, she'd always have some sort of hell scare to bring me back in. Sorry, I have to hurry, because literally my mom's going to be here soon. You know,
okay, you've threatened us with that.
Literally the morning after, she messaged me, I want you home again. It's so sad not having you here. I miss you so much. I want you next to me. All sweet, mushy, gushy bullshit. Emily, there are two sides to you.
Okay, but show us that. Because all we've seen is, Emily, can I ask you something? And Emily's like, yeah. Will you give me one more chance? And he's like, fuck no. So that's all we've seen so far, Amber. You need to produce receipts. Come on.
There's the Emily that I genuinely fell in love with. I don't even know if that's real, actually. I don't know what's real anymore. And then there's, like, the side of you that is, like, so... It's scary. I don't know the word for it, but it's black and white. It is like night and day, like genuinely.
Mm-hmm.
And you have hurt me so bad that I'm here in front of so many people showing a side of me that only comes out when I am wronged so many times. You have lied and lied and lied. You have fat shamed me. You have made me feel guilty for wanting to lose weight. You have cheated on me. You have made me feel like shit. You have used your late fiance as a weapon. You have literally talked to an ex behind my back, hid those notifications from me. And then when I found out, I was fucking distraught. I have been destroyed over and over and over again because of you. And I have had to take the heat because of you repeatedly, over and over and over. If I was in the wrong, I would not be making this content. I would not be on this live stream right now. I would not be on this live stream at all in the slightest.
The first thing you did after Mr. Snowflake did his community tab post, you went live and you started crying, you were literally doing damage control. That was the first thing you did. You didn't just be like compiling your receipts. You went live, threw a temper tantrum for like 2-3 hours just because of a community tab post from Mr. Snowflake. So
I would not be able to, I would not have the strength. But like I said before, I have people in my corner who have seen me hurting because of you. They have seen text messages. They have heard me distraught because of you. I have those people. They're the ones giving me the strength to do this. Because if it wasn't for them, I'd probably be curling up in a ball. Because I have so many people who don't believe me online. So many people. And one thing I've learned is I care more about the people in my real fucking life. Those are the people who stand by me and who believe me and who have seen it with their own eyes. How much I've forgiven you. I've stuck up for you for things that I shouldn't have. And it's crazy. I have loved you publicly. You wanted our love to be private, but you hated me publicly while with me in a relationship. That's not normal behavior for anybody.
can you imagine if she's like, right, I've got the receipts here. Twinkie, come on. Tell us all about Emily. See? She would be that unhinged, to be honest. She would be that unhinged.
And for anyone to like think that's okay or to sit there and be like, I'm on team Emily, you're unhinged with her. We can all just have an unhinged party together. But I'm unhinged because I'm hurting. Because you have fucked up so bad. That's why I'm unhinged.
There's a lot of reasons why you're
anyways,
unhinged.
Snowflake, she's on the internet. Yeah, she found out something.
He's a sloth.
Like, also, for Twinkie, it's not for Twinkie. I love Twinkie more than anything in this world. I love my pets more than I love myself. Point blank, period.
Sloth.
Anytime I see that dog on camera, they look terrified. Twinkie is a Chihuahua. Chihuahuas are the most anxiety-ridden dogs that there is. I think she's laying in bed. Usually she's right here. Twinkie loves me, and she is not afraid of me.
So, I used to own a Chihuahua crossed with a pug. And he was never incredibly nervous. But it is true that Chihuahuas do get pretty nervous. But I never found, like when I used the Hoover, when we used to go outside, he was never incredibly anxious. What did I call you? A sloth. No, that's my toy. So I get it that Chihuahuas can be really nervous, but
Chihuahuas are the most anxiety dogs there is. When I first got Twinkie, she would puke in the car. She would shake in the car. She would shake constant ad nauseum, no matter what was happening around her. She would shake near a broom. She would shake near a vacuum. She would shake when someone walked up behind her. And guess what she does not do anymore and hasn't done for years? Any of those things. She loves her mama and I love her too. Snowflake, shut the fuck up. Beard infested, crazy. And then he goes, I probably remember wrong, but I'm sure Amber said she was on FaceTime with you when she was in a store with her mom. What? When you ended it? How did you end it? How did she take it? You make no sense. That never happened. I don't even know what that means. Let's see what she said.
yeah, I had my dog for
That's what get scared during a tantrum.
8
I felt
years.
so bad for him. Oh my god. My mom's literally gonna be here in 13 minutes. I need to get ready. I was gonna like touch up my makeup. I might just bring it with me. She's referring to about being in a grocery store. I had to end it a multitude of reasons. She obviously didn't take it well. When we broke up, before she decided to do this little weird thing with Snowflake, it was because I said, leave me the fuck alone. I expressed to her how I felt about something, and she gaslighted me. She made me feel like I didn't deserve to have feelings. That is what happened. So, sometimes she's civil, and sometimes she's absolutely unhinged. What makes me unhinged, Emily? What makes me unhinged? You.
This.
Your lies, your deceit, your betrayal, your cruel words. You're mean. You are mean-spirited. You're a mean person. She did a lot of threatening anytime she felt like she didn't have control of the situation. I'm so worried she's going to totally lose it when she finds out I talk to you. Because you know me. You know when you do things that hurt me, I lose it. You worked in the mental health field, Emily.
So this is basically like, you made me be the monster that I became. You made me do this. This is what I'm getting from Amber. So they're both as bad as each other. They're both shitlords. Simple as that. I loved you, but you made me angry. You know, it's that kind of thing.
You worked with BPD patients. You would constantly tell me, like, Amberlynn, you are straight up BPD. You would tell me that constantly. You knew what triggered me. You never did a single thing to help calm me. Ever. You would purposely do things to trigger me. It reminded me of that video of Megan, and that's heartbreaking.
Monk chick, the mother's deaf now.
Okay, so most of this is just... Okay, thank God. I was able to end it. Yay! Okay. I finished it right in time. And you guys, I'm telling you, I'm sorry for missing all. Okay, let me do like 5 minutes.
Right
Like,
on time.
replying
How
to some stuff. Like, this
convenient.
is crazy off the chain.
You think
Hi,
you
strawberry
hate
soda.
her?
No friends.
It's
Yeah.
fine.
Don't engage with her. I'm done. Performative. Not even close, Whitney. Thanks for the money.
Okay.
Mom, I'm on live and they can hear you.
Oh, well, hi, live.
Hello,
She said hi.
Mrs. Mumlin.
Are you close?
Yeah,
Like at that one spot?
yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Okay, you might have to park. I'm going to be like maybe 5 minutes
Okay.
because I have to end my live stream.
Yeah, she needs time to
Okay,
get
well,
up
tell
and
your
walk
people I'm
out.
sorry
Sorry for what? Don't be sorry.
for making you end your live stream.
Oh my god, it's been hectic. It's been about Emily. Like, she just straight up
Yeah.
lied about to a reaction channel. It's been
Yeah.
absurd. It's been
Yeah.
absurd.
Yeah.
Yuck.
Yeah, I know.
Well,
So
that's going to all be in the past soon.
yeah, I hope so.
It will.
Your mum's like, yeah, I don't really give a fuck. Can we go to bingo?
I hope so, Mom. I've been crazy. When you see that live stream, you're like, damn, girl, you're popping off.
Again? No.
Yeah, again, because it's like, it's just a lot. So let me finish what I'm doing.
Quirky Love Rosie.
All right.
Ah, she's
All right, I love you. I'll see
lovely.
you in a
I
few
love you
minutes.
too.
All right, bye. All right, you guys.
It wouldn't surprise me if her mum was
Love you guys,
terrified of
actually.
her either.
I love you
Hello,
guys.
Mary. Welcome
thank you
in.
guys
Good
for
to
the
see you.
support. I don't know what to say about it. Like, I just, like, it's crazy. Like, the people who are like fat shaming or like bringing up Rarity are like believing a lot of things that Emily are saying. Like, I know you're trolls and I know like you're probably like 12 years old and that's fine. Like, have fun. But the people who are like genuinely like, you hear this and you're like, whoa, like, it's very obvious. Like, there's something wrong with Emily. And I have said that to her. Like, I said that sometimes she reminds me of like someone who also has BPD. Like, genuinely she does because she's so black and white. She pops off at anything and it's just really scary. Oh, Tipsy, thank you so much. I'll let her know. That's sweet.
Another thing saying
But,
that they're both the same.
if my goal is to go live tonight because that is what I do every Sunday night at 8:30 p.m. I don't know if I'm going to be home at 8:30 p.m., but regardless, I'm going to try hard to go live. We'll see how I'm feeling. But I have to go because I have to meet my mom outside.
Okay.
Yeah. This was a lot, and I have a lot more to say, and I hope I have the energy to come back tonight.
Thank you so much, Amberlynn Reed. That was absolutely wonderful. So what do you guys think of that? Do you believe Amberlynn? Do you believe Amberlynn Reed? No. Right, so we're going to watch I Don't Know What to Do in a minute. I just need to go to the bathroom. So bear with me. Thank you so much. And tap spaghetti, all covered with cheese. You believe the fat ladies were on Tumblr? Yeah. Right, so this live is called... Hello, aren't you exhausted? Welcome in, good to see you. How is everyone? Are you fine? Are you ready for another bit of Amberlynn Reed? Are you ready? Are you prepared? Are your loins, are they girded? Are your loins girded? I hope so. So, I don't know what to do. This has more views than reacting to my ex-girlfriend, so we'll see. Uh-oh.
Hello.
Hello. The first thing I'm doing... Okay, you're 1.5 already. That's fine. You need a drink. Get yourself a drink. Come
Sorry I'm
on.
late. I was with my family, and then when I came home, I instantly took Twinkie outside. I mean, I genuinely made it on time, but taking Twinkie outside and like getting situated and stuff like made me late.
She looks
but
pretty there.
I did warn you guys about that, so
Yeah.
yeah. Hi.
I think of all the girls, she is
I
the
was really debating on
prettiest,
getting
I would
alcohol.
say.
I'm not gonna lie about it. Instead I'm sticking to Sprite Zero. So, and I also mentioned how that just splattered. Okay.
Hello,
I'm
sunshine.
about to be just gross.
Come into my life.
Like mess up my laptop.
Hello, sunshine.
What was I gonna say? I literally don't remember. Oh yeah. I think a couple live streams ago I said I was thinking about going back to vaping. I still have not done that. So, I genuinely don't know.
All world's your
if I'm going to,
obsession.
but in this moment, that'd be nice. Sandy Cheeks, hello love. Thank you so much. I'm not a member anymore, but hi girl. Hi short stuff. How are you? Stop bringing up Beck. You said you wouldn't. Thank you for the super chat. I don't do it in a way of like dissing them or saying anything bad about them. It's not my intent. It's just to explain situations, I guess. Holly said, I'm proud of you for not.
That's your ranking.
Your sobriety. Thank you. Please remember to breathe throughout this live. Yeah. Morgan said, I can't keep up with everything. It's been a lot.
It's been hectic.
There's a few things I want to talk about in this live. I should like make a note so I remember. I'm gonna forget. Maybe y'all can remember if you actually care.
Are there going to be receipts?
First thing is my live that I did earlier today. Second thing is how I'm currently feeling regarding Emily and the situation. Third thing is, did I say the third thing already? You know what I mean. I don't know. My brain's not working. Third thing is, quite a few people have said that it was a narc rage that I did in my last live stream. What is that? So I'm gonna figure it out live. Am I a narcissist at this point? I don't know. Am I manic at this point because I am so stressed and I am fucking just feeling like, I don't know. I just feel like I'm literally going insane. And I want to find out the differences between narc rage and like a BPD tantrum / meltdown.
So she's Googling what is a narcissist in this live.
I burped because I don't drink soda. I'm sorry. I'm not a burpy girl on live stream, but it happened, okay? Put that on your freaking TikTok. Tell me why I'm going pee. And yes, I'm literally admitting to this. I have my phone while I'm peeing and I just scroll TikTok, maybe saw 3 videos, and there I am, popping up on TikTok. And it's the TikTok of me saying how Emily ate my hunani and how she loved it, pretty much. And I'm like, I don't even remember saying that.
Well,
so,
we are going to focus on that, yeah.
Like, that's crazy. Holly said, I grew up with a narcissistic mother. You're not a narcissist. Holly, I go back and forth, but damn, my heart goes out to you. I'm sure that was really hard. I smoked, and it makes my eating worse. Don't. Yeah, JD, thank you for the super chat. That definitely can happen for sure.
Why is your laptop so crusty?
Just Jamie, that's not true. I have already read member stuff. It's just, how can I skip over super chats like that? It's hard, okay? I'm overwhelmed. There's a lot of people watching. There's a lot of people talking.
Sorry, live
I'm trying my very
chat
best. I have a lot of thoughts, a lot of things I want to answer. Just a lot of words. Today has been so hectic, sending good vibes. Thank you, Lunar. Yeah, it's been crazy. Sarah, thank you for the super chat. You may be manic, yes, a narcissist can make you feel crazy. Why is your laptop so crusty, girl? You know what? My laptop is extremely...
So Mary says, does anyone know why ALR betrayed QLR? I think it's because Amberlynn didn't take Quirky Love Rosie's advice. And Quirky Love Rosie did a live this morning, and she's not really happy with Amberlynn anymore. So I think at some point soon we're going to get a QLR rage about Amberlynn Reid. Maybe. I hope so.
Like crusty dusty, okay? I'm scared to clean it. So long story short, the laptop that I had before this, I broke it from cleaning it. So now I'm like scared to clean it. So if anyone has any advice, let me know. So when I was cleaning my last laptop, I was using just like a Clorox wipe. I know that's like crazy, like use your brain, Amberlynn. It completely broke my laptop. I don't know if it was like the liquid that seeped through the this or that.
Sorry, I apologize. One interesting thing was that QLR went live, Quirky Love Rosie went live, and she said she was stress sick. So she was making this drama about ALR and Emily about her. Why are you involving yourself? If you don't, Rosie, if you do not want to be in girl world, don't insert yourself like a crowbar into their lives. Simple as that. You silly ass. Just eat your kilo of chorizo and leave them alone. Yeah?
I don't know what happened, but I'm scared. So what do? I don't know, but thanks for the money. Thanks for the super chat. People super chat like genuinely the funniest things, like I genuinely can't. We were begging you to get more mods last stream. Is this possible? Goth, maybe. It's hard for me to trust people. Sarah Jumper, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it.
She is
Just
so
like, bro,
desperate,
user
I
told the truth
know.
out there. So, it's a lot. How do I join on mobile? Okay, let me do a little. I'm gonna send you a link, and I'm pretty sure if you do it through your browser, that's what people have been saying.
You silly ass.
So,
Exactly.
let's try it here. Things have been just so hectic, and that's like literally why I came up with that word, because I suck at like describing anything, and hectic is a really good word for it. So first things first, my last live stream, I'm gonna full-fledged like sit here and be
Kyoto, that'd be
absolutely
great.
completely transparent. I'm going to. I am not a monster. I have a lot of empathy for Emily. I have a lot of sympathy. I have a lot of love. I feel her pain when she's hurting.
Yeah.
And I think that's why for the longest, Tiny, thank you for the super chat, I appreciate it. I think that's why for the longest time, I didn't say anything in response to like everything she was doing online.
Yeah.
And that's why I constantly like, you know, kept the shit private. Like a lot of people go through chaotic relationships and toxic relationships, period. What you guys experienced from me in my last few live streams, especially the last one.
She's an empath, you guys. She's an empath and a sympath. Not a psychopath or sociopath. Empath. You know?
Well, probably actually the last few. Maybe not the one where I was doing my makeup so much. Probably not. It is an absolute BPD, meltdown, breakdown. Rage,
Emily
whatever it may
introduced
be.
that too.
First one where I'm crying like absolutely insane. That is what I call like a BBD tantrum. Absolutely. The tears. Like, yes, it's pain, it's awful, but I feel it so much worse and so much harder and more strong. That's what BPD is. I wish people would like, not to be rude, just like educate yourself on the freaking illness before you like sit here and judge me and like just invalidate my experiences as a person, like genuinely.
Amberlynn is smarter than all of us, okay? We need to face facts on that. Educate your damn selves, all right? Learn things. Go on the Wikipedias. Go on the Encarta encyclopedias. Learn a bit about stuff and then come back to Amber before you spout off all your nonsense.
Please. But what you guys got to experience today was absolute BPD rage. And I said things that were crazy that I didn't even remember me saying.
We are not worthy.
But my pain and my hurt and just like the betrayal of it all hurts a lot. You guys have to understand that Emily has done a lot of things to hurt me. She knows this. I've hurt her. She knows this. I know this. The things that she has done to hurt me has like sent me down like literally a spiral. And my BPD has never been more triggered. I'm literally genuinely just being flat out honest. And
Literally.
I forgot where I was going with this. It's been rough.
Literally a
It's just been
spiral.
rough.
Literally honest.
It's been hard. And moments like this shows me that during heightened emotions, I have a hard time controlling myself. I have improved in ways that you guys can't see because you don't see me in a day-to-day life, obviously. But when it's something so extreme as this, like me and Emily have literally genuinely been in a relationship this whole time, except for like 3 days ago. The fact that it was so easy for Emily, the minute we got into an argument, to turn to Snowflake, it felt like the final boss type of thing. Like, it drastically hurt. It was like, okay, I was able to forgive you for everything you've done. Everything. Constantly. Again, unwavering. Like my love for her, my care for her, my forgiveness towards her was always unwavering. I was there when she needed me, constant. Calling me, I'm there. Texting me, I'm there. You're anxious, I'm there. I was always there. That's just who I am. Whether it's the BPD because she's my favorite person or not, it doesn't matter. But it's like, to do that to me, it felt final boss. It genuinely did. The fact that Elena,
She's always so very positive about herself. She's always so self-aggrandizing about herself. Why is it she only comes on the internet anymore to discuss drama about herself? It's because she's chronically online and has been for the past 15 years. So, yeah, that's all she knows, really. Pocahontas has 0 receipts. Saltreo.
you could sit there and say I sound insane. Honey, you don't understand life then. If this sounds insane, you don't understand life.
Neither
It's
do
just-
you.
You got me so fucked up. You have my brain's all messed up because I'm like, how does this, like, have you experienced life? If so, like, okay. Where am I going with this?
I don't know if Amber's experienced life either, because she's had a very strange decade and a half. I would say that Emily probably has more of an idea of what real life is rather than Amberlynn Reed being a shithouse on the internet for 15 years. I kind of think that would be more of a weird thing compared to Emily being quite normal, having a job and all that.
My train of thought has been ruined. What I'm trying to say is I feel a lot of regret for my last live stream. I spent time with my grandma and my mom today, and I had laughs, I had fun. But in between, like, those laughs and that fun and spending time with family, I had cracks. Like, there were cracks that seeped through during that time where I felt so sad. I felt so regretful. And if you guys,
That's
if
probably
anyone
just
has
the
BPD, I
chair.
know a lot of you do. Genuinely, a lot of you do. A lot of you message me and are like, girl, like, I understand. And you guys, you are not alone. Like, I feel so alone sometimes, like, reading this chat. Like, it's hard. And I have felt so invalidated so fucking much. So much. But genuinely, like, I sat there and, like, just felt so, like, maybe I should have still stayed silent, even after all those times. Because I love Emily. I do. And I don't know. You guys, like, I wish you would understand that, like, I grew up in chaos. Like, my childhood was so traumatic, like, toxic. Like, what I experienced with Emily, like, even nowhere, it doesn't even compare to that. Before anyone thinks that I'm about to say we're back together, no. Before anyone thinks that I forgave her, no. Like, no fucking weird shit like that. I'm just saying, I'm not a...
Her saying that, it's kind of giving me the vibe that she and Emily may get back together, and it's just going to be a constant toxic relationship for the next however long. So the two theories that I have, the first theory is that Amberlynn and Emily get back together and it just becomes an absolute terror for the next 6 to 12 months. The second scenario is that Quirky Love Rosie puts her lot in with Amberlynn Reed, and we get this glorious super cow of QLR and ALR, and eventually it'll just be, this town ain't big enough for the both of us, and the food bill will be massive. They're just my two theories.
monster. And I genuinely feel sad that I did all that, because it's like, yes, I feel pain. Yes, I'm fucking hurt. Yes, she betrayed. Like, why did some of the things that I said, like, I didn't need to say that shit. Like, there's a difference between, like, sticking up for myself, saying my story, but, like, I was popping off. I was, like, actually a BPD rage, and a lot of people were like, that's narc rage. I'm confused. I genuinely don't know the difference. Like, genuinely. And, like, I want to learn that. Like, I know a lot of people are like, see a fucking therapist. I have multiple times, and none of them say that I have narcissism. So it's like, how do I figure this out? Because so many fucking armchair, like, psychologists or whatever maybe think that I'm a narcissist, but, like, narcissists don't feel empathy towards someone, and I feel so much sadness towards Emily because I know Emily and I know
Such an
her mental
empath.
health, and I know the things that she goes through, and I just feel fucking bad. I just feel bad. I'm allowed to feel that way. And that is why I always kept quiet, because I never wanted to fucking hurt her. And I know that she's hurting. I know it. I, like, feel it in my, like, I just feel it. I just know she is. And I'm not gonna, like, sugarcoat it. There was some text messages exchanged, some Snapchats, some, you know, and I know she's hurting. I get it. I say genuinely a lot. And it's like,
This is another thing why it's like they could still be together, because they are still texting, they are still Snapchatting, they're still doing all that kind of stuff. It's so odd. QLR wouldn't be Amber's type. She wants someone skinny and able-bodied enough to take care of her. Yeah, there is that to it too. Yeah, she feels in her gut. I know she wanted to say that. Yeah.
there's a side of Emily that, like, genuinely, I said genuinely again. Oh my God, why am I like this? Yeah, she doesn't care if you hurt. Leslie, I don't know. Stand up. I don't want to stand up. I'm too fat right now. I'm genuinely so fat. I went to a Chinese buffet.
Oh, yeah. She's been eating her
It's not
feelings.
that I'm desperate. It's like,
Yeah.
my heart loves people even through the bad. Like, maybe Emily does hate me. I don't fucking know. I genuinely don't know. Maybe she does hate me. I don't know. But regardless, like, no matter what, I don't hate her. Like, I don't know what to say about it. I don't know what to do about it. Like, I don't know why I'm like this, boy. I don't. Maybe talk to a therapist instead of the internet. Why can't I A, do both? And why does it, like, matter to you? You lied about your grandma's recipe? No,
Well,
I didn't. It's literally my mom's.
It matters to us because one is a professional who spent years learning about psychology, and the other lot of us on the internet are either going to laugh at you, give you money, or do both. So it's kind of how it works.
Grandma's recipes, my great grandma, excuse me. I don't know. Therapists don't say you're a narc because you lied to them. I make sure to be extremely transparent in my therapies. I'm not going to sit there and pay hundreds of dollars per session just to lie to a therapist. Then why am I going? Wasting my time. Like, are you kidding? More than anything in this world, I wish I was drunk. I wish I was drinking alcohol.
Not a
Just
good
what
idea.
Anisha has done and said is crazy. I mean, this has genuinely been my life. And no, I'm not justifying anything. I just know that, like, we're all human.
We are, apart from the
I have the
animals.
cutest little fur babies that I love so much, and like people just think I'm. Ugh. Sorry, I haven't slept ever since it started. I've gotten 3 hours of sleep. It's been days. Like, I feel fucking manic and crazy and anxiety and I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, true. Aren't you exhausted?
I genuinely don't know what to do, and I sit here and say I don't know what to feel. Like, what am I supposed to be feeling? All I can do is like feel and just accept those emotions. Like, people telling me how I should feel. Like, it's not, you're not going to change. Like,
take some time off the internet to process these emotions that you're feeling. Don't go live 3 or 4 times in 48 hours and just rage at us. You need to actually, I know it's going to be tough, but you need to spend some time on your own with your own thoughts and process how you're feeling, because otherwise you're just going to be in this constant cycle of having to rely on the internet to vent. And you need to process your own feelings on your own will, on your own power, you know?
like how I feel. I just feel how I feel. I don't know. Do you really think she hates you? I don't know, because it's like, why? You know? Baby girl, no, she doesn't. Make next chapter your softest and
The money.
I'm not self-sabotaging. If she loved you, she would never do this. You lied about being force-fed yogurt on 9/11. Oh, that's a real story. That is a real story. It's not, I was force-fed. I couldn't move from the table until I finished all my food. That's how it was in that group home. XL hoodie, I don't want to answer that right now. Did she apologize for going to Snowflake? No. Would you have exposed her? Never. Never.
Yeah, I don't think Amber would have exposed Emily, because there wouldn't be any need to. But Amber always feels the need to kind of hit back, you know? Hello, Aussie's Kitchen. Welcome in. Good to see you. Just recently found your video. Love your calm demeanor. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I do my best.
This is genuinely where my head's at. And it's gonna sound crazy. It's gonna sound crazy. And that's okay. Can toxic relationships be fixed? That's genuinely where my head's at.
You're an idiot. You're an idiot. That's
I'm very real.
after all this, after Emily going public on how much of an asshole you are, you're going to be like, please take me back. I'll be different, I promise. And then 2 days of going back to Wisconsin, you're going to be the same again. Emily shouldn't take you back. You're both terrible for each other. But then again, if you both get back together, then that saves 2 people living hell, you know? Fool.
I'm just having a hard time. This is like, I don't know, it's just hard, and I hate that it's like on YouTube, you know?
Oh, she really hates it being on YouTube, yeah.
Thank you,
Really
Ariana.
hates it. She's only made
she called me
$1,000.
honest, but like what? 80% of fucking my viewers think that about me.
That's right.
me literally air all this out to YouTube, I would have never. This is what I would have been dealing with behind the scenes in front of nobody. Like, you guys don't understand. When I sit here and am I making a stupid fucking vlog and I'm like, you guys have no idea what I'm dealing with behind closed doors. You don't. You literally don't.
I do think her hand was forced in all of this. I think she may have done a couple of videos on Tommy about how sad she was when that would have been it, but this has kind of blown up massively, and then that does fuel the idea that maybe Emily and Amber are kind of in on this together to make a few bucks, and maybe have fooled Mr. Snowflake in order to get him to do a video. So I mean, there's all kinds of theories, really, isn't there? And that I think that is a viable theory, that Amber and Tommy / Emily are actually in this together, because they're both horrible people. So they could easily just have concocted this plan together.
Whether that be things within my health or relationships or friendships or family or this or that. Like, I do not share, like,
Oh, aren't you
my life
exhausted?
like
Thank
that.
you for the
Like, it is
super
what it is.
sticker.
I don't...
I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Anyway, come here, Romeo, baby. Oh, Twinkie's laying behind me. She's so cute. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not drinking alcohol.
Yeah, they're both
but I
pathological.
won't. Okay. What's a narc rage? Can we, like, figure this out together? Like, genuinely, because am I a narcissist? Does anyone actually really care? Do I even care? I don't know.
I'm sure we'll find out.
How's your Liverpool? What the fuck does that mean?
Time for that revenge glow up, somebody said. Yeah.
I'm telling you, if I was drunk right now, you guys think I'm emotional now? Someone just said we aren't therapists. We can't explain that. Then tell me why everyone and their mama calls me a narcissist on here and says that I do not have BPD when it's very, very, very obvious that I do. Come here, baby. Hi. Isolated. What have you been doing without me?
Indeed.
What are we door dashing tonight? I don't know.
Oh.
Brent Robinson. Why does that?
She's going to be door dashing the fuck out of everything. Pardon. Sorry. Emily is a liar too. Maybe they want to leak that video to him with her half naked and crying to try and bust him if he gets it out to the public, which they could also leak. Yeah, that is entirely possible. It could be a well-concocted plan to out Mr. Snowflake as somebody who's just trying to hate on Amber for the sake of it. But would that backfire? Would more people actually like Mr. Snowflake after that? I don't know. I don't know.
That name sounds so familiar. Do I know you? Like, have we
Somebody
met-
compared Emily to Mr. Burns.
I feel like I know you or something. I don't know. Hold on a second. I want to see something. Oh wait, yeah, okay. Wait, what? Sorry, I'm looking at something. Did I hallucinate that?
Nothing's adding up in my head. She claims Emily would just randomly call her names. Imagine experiencing that. A person doing that would look
Why do you
insane.
have so many words blocked? Because I'm
Yeah.
tired of it all. That was a while. Girl, you look rough. You have no idea. You think I look rough? Imagine how my heart feels right now.
I imagine the arteries are clogged, but that's nothing to do with your relationship.
My counselor can see through you 100%. I don't know what that means, but if you, I genuinely don't know if that's a negative thing. If it is negative, like, you need to, like, sign in your papers and, like, cancel, like, your thing, because you sound horrific to say that to someone who's, like, having a breakdown. Just saying.
It's a very public
I'm a therapist
breakdown,
as well.
though.
Wait, I'm a therapist as well. BPD is all about it. A fear of abandonment and rejection.
A young Mr.
Narcissistic
Burns.
is in the cluster B and lacks empathy and wants validation. I do not lack empathy, as you can tell. I'm crying my eyes out because I know what I did hurt the person that I love. And BPD is all about fear of abandonment and rejection, because that is literally what my life was growing up. I was abandoned and rejected by my parents every single day. Shrimp Tempura, I do not lack empathy. Why don't you shove it up your ass and spin and enjoy that, since that's all you're probably getting since you have no life. I don't have empathy for you. I probably would if I saw you crying, but F you. Thank you. Jesus. What did you do to hurt her that she didn't do 1,000 times over? Do you understand that you lied to your... Oh my god, it's going so fast, I can't. Do you understand that you lied to your audience for months and you expect the chat to be nice to you? If you're upset with me for lying to protect someone, I'm sorry for upsetting you. But if you are upset with me because you just want to be dramatic, I don't care. I don't care. If you ever lied to me to... You're parasocial as fuck, first of all. Parasocial, whoa. Why do you care, actually?
Do you know who else is parasocial as heck? Quirky Love Rosie. For, you know, calling you up and going, hey girl, call me. Take my advice. You better take my advice, you bitch. And Amber's like, no, I won't take your advice. And now Quirky Love Rosie's crying. That's very parasocial, but you allowed it because it was convenient for you, Amber. So, you know, make it make sense.
Why do you care that I protected someone, actually? Back to what I was saying. If you want to lie to me to protect someone that you love, like genuinely protect them because they're being blackmailed or whatever it may be, I wouldn't be mad at you. I wouldn't be mad at you. I wouldn't care. What did E think of the DoorDasher guy hitting on you? Well, she wasn't surprised. She has been there, like, because we would FaceTime, like, a lot, and she has been there literally while guys hit on me. Like, it's not, like, surprising. It's kind of weird. Like, people in Oklahoma, I don't know. Do they like them big or what? I guess, question mark.
DoorDash driver, was that real? Not sure.
I love that. Beanbag is in a hurry. Yeah, and it's also a big macaroni and big bag of macaroni, or whatever that guy said that one time. Oh my god, I wish I would have been vlogging. That was hilarious. Yeah, I have CPTSD, Samantha. Yep. Besides BPD, that was like one of my hardest diagnoses, but it was like hard for me, like emotionally, but it was also the most obvious. Like, no fucking shit.
Yeah, they're both awful.
The shit that I went through as a kid every single day, like, no fucking shit. I don't know, Avocado. I really appreciate your super chats and your advice and your words in general, but was Shrunkgate an inside job? No. XV, hello. Of course you can join the convo. Bubby, hello. And happy birthday, Mr. Twitch. I live in, okay, we like them BBW in the South. Yeah, and SSBBW apparently. Okay, happy days. I'm horrible. I suck. I'm the worst person on the planet. No one's coming to my funeral more than likely. I'm a shit. I'm a trash. I'm lame. I'm a narcissist. Narcissistic goddess coming at you. That'll be my Instagram username handle. Amberlynn Reed is no longer narcissistic goddess. Will now be on my birth certificate.
Well, at least you're honest.
Genuinely can't. Because it's easy. Bees, it's easy. It's easy when you have thousands of people. Like, when you're a bitter ex, it's easy when you have thousands of people, like, supporting that.
Indeed.
So, Elena, I don't know what it is. Like, I can take the heat today, but I don't like you.
It could also be that all these exes experienced the same thing, and that's why all of their stories corroborate. Amber may have done the same thing to all of her partners. That's why she's gone through so many partners. It's just that this Emily is just as bad. The rest of them are okay.
I think I like you. I don't know. I'm timing you out for 24 hours. I'm sorry. Sorry. Sam, hello. Jerk Porkins. Okay, I'm also the problem. Add that to the list. Narc rage. Oh my god. I have BPD and CPTSD too. I'm sorry, love. All right, we're about to do what I wanted to do. Because I genuinely want the answer to this.
We're having a Google.
What is the difference, between narc rage and a BPD rage / meltdown? I'm actually genuinely curious. Great question. All right, here we go. The root and the cause. Okay, wait. So, narcissistic rage and a BPD rage meltdown can look intense from the outside, but they come from very different places emotionally and psychologically. Here's a breakdown of the key differences. 1, the root and the cause and the trigger. Narcissistic rage is 1, triggered by a blow to their ego or perceived criticism, disrespect, or a threat to their self-image, aka a narcissistic injury. Wow, I'm learning a lot. And then BPD meltdown, which is a root cause trigger, triggered by fear of abandonment, feeling rejected, invalidated, biggest one for me, or emotionally overwhelmed. Again, big one, often linked to intense sensitivity, which is me, constant sensitivity. So everything on the rage meltdown for the BPD was exactly how I was feeling, and I did not feel, I felt the disrespect on the narcissistic side.
So, looking at it from the outside, we cannot tell whether it's a narcissistic rage or a BPD meltdown. It comes from within. It's what your feelings are and what you tell us. So the reason why so many people are saying narcissistic rage is because you have exhibited those feelings of having a hurt ego, etc. before, and they're less inclined to think of you as being somebody who fears being abandoned and things like that. So I can see why so many people would think that it was a narc rage as opposed to a BPD meltdown, because they don't think very highly of you. So you're saying, see, it's something that's you're experiencing. We're not experiencing your emotions for you, no matter how much you're pressing that upon us. So it's up to people themselves what they think. What about BPD rage? Yes.
But obviously, like, duh. But it was the BPD, everything I felt that. 2, emotional core. So for narcissistic rage, driven by shame, humiliation, or a sense of being less than, their anger is a defense against feeling vulnerable. I love vulnerability. Vulnerability. BPD rage meltdown is driven by emotional pain, me. Fear, me. Extreme distress, me. It's often a cry for reassurance, like I've said before, connection, like I've said before, or safety, like I've said before. Again, BPD. 3, expression of rage. So the narcissistic rage can be cold, calculated, or explosive, often vindictive, or intended to punish or control the other person. None of those things are real. None of those things is what happened. The BPD rage / meltdown is emotional, yes. Chaotic, very. Overwhelming, me. But it includes crying, it includes yelling, it includes disassociation, me. It's often not about control, but pure emotional overload, me, constant. You guys see that. I'm a fucking emotional mess. 4, focus of rage. Narcissistic rage is, the rage is externalized. The other person is the enemy who must be punished, humiliated, or corrected. The corrected part is true, but the punished, humiliated, the enemy part, none of that is me. I did not think that about Emily.
So from what we're hearing of this, they're both narcissists. They're both narcissists. That's what we're getting here. Because they're both exhibiting the narcissistic rages on each other. Again, you've met your match, girl. There's no shame in admitting it. You've met your match.
At all. But the BPD rage meltdown part says, often internalized as well, they might blame themselves afterward. Me, feel guilt or shame. Literally here, you guys hear me doing it. Or fear of being abandoned because of it. Bam. Wow, we're coming to terms that I'm literally not having a narc rage. It's all BPD rage. Like I said, like I was diagnosed with, and like I experienced. Wow. 5th one, aftermath. So a narcissistic rage aftermath may feel entitled or justified, or often lack remorse, might hold grudges. That is not me at all. You guys see me over here crying because I feel so bad about it. BPD rage meltdown, often followed by deep regret, shame, or a strong desire to apologize and repair the relationship. Holy fuck. There it is again. Number 6, which is the last one. Narcissistic rage. Oh, number 6, which is the last one, it's awareness. It says narcissistic rage would be, may not recognize or admit the impact of their rage on others, often sees others as the victim. BPD rage / meltdown is often aware, in parentheses, afterwards, of how they hurt others and may hate themselves for it, may desperately seek reassurance. Me, 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 me. So in summary, it says,
I mean, me, that's all your narc behavior. I don't really see any of this being anything else other than kind of narcissism, really, because she's trying to prove to us that she's not a narcissist, and I feel like that's something a narcissist would do. I don't know. I think like a narcissist would try and justify themselves so much, especially to a massive audience, when they've just been found out and have been trying to do damage control for several days now.
narc rage is about defending the ego and punishing threats to self-image. BPD rage is about emotional survival, driven by fear, insecurity, and a desperate need for connection. Bam. There it is, folks.
Bam.
Like, I feel like I'm textbook BPD, and it's almost embarrassing at this point. But how could I not have it based on the fucking shit that I've dealt with as a child? Like,
funny how she's exactly like the textbook diagnosis of BPD. Funny that.
It is what it is. There it is. I know people
And
want me to literally be a narcissist, and that's fine. We can say that if you want for shits and giggles, but that's not at all what was happening. That was a BPD.
Hello, not your average old lady. Welcome in. Good to see you.
That's what it is.
Never
so,
apologise for being late. You are simply early.
This is karma, bitch. Enjoy it. I actually feel fine. I don't know if it's because I'm manic or what it may be. I just know that no matter what in my life, like genuinely, everything is going to be okay. Like I'm going to be okay no matter what happens. Right now, everything feels so heavy and so hard and so painful, but I'm going to be okay. Genuinely.
It is what it is.
Okay, Samantha, thank you. Oh, we have a glitch going on my thing. BPD is actually being rebranded to be called emotional intensity disorder instead due to negative stigma. Just finished the steps program for my BPD. Thank you for the super chat. And that's so true. Like a lot of psychologists and therapists don't even want to diagnose someone with BPD because it is such a negative stigma. And I hate when like, especially reaction channels, they make me want to like, baby, what are you doing? Like in the past when I would watch them, like I genuinely can't. They would just be like, Amberlynn gives a bad name to BPD because someone in the comments like told me that. And I'm like, BPD has had a bad name for a very long time, and it was way before Amberlynn Reed stepped on the scene. I could tell you that. Like, I have nothing to do with it, but it's because BPD looks
I mean, she helped with making it negative because of the way she's been over the past decade and a half. You've not done a great image for borderline personality disorder, I'll tell you that.
It looks scary. Like if you, oh my God, best advice I can give you guys is go to YouTube and type in like BPD, like scenes in movies that can look like BPD. It literally looks like someone just like freaking out. That's what it is. That's what I do. And I don't know, if you want to learn more about BPD, like you can learn about it, take some classes, do some research to understand me more if you want. I don't know, but stop calling me a liar. I'm like literally textbook, and I hate it. It was a very hard diagnosis to receive because I genuinely, like years ago, people would be like, "Oh, you have BPD, you have BPD," and I'd be like, "No, I don't. I don't have a personality disorder." Like I would get so offended, and then finally, like when it was diagnosed to me and I learned about it, and my psychologist talked to me about it, etc., etc., I was like, "Holy fuck!" And then once I hit that like awareness thing, I was like, "Holy hot damn diggity!" So, but you've been binging and gaining. So I don't binge, but I've definitely been gaining.
I know. When I was diagnosed with severe depression, my first thought was, "Holly diggly doggly dog." I'm really sad. Yeah, that was my first impression.
Yeah. I don't know what I weigh. I'm probably like 540 or something. I don't know. So it is what it is. But we love an armchair like diagnoser around here, okay? I have doctors, I have therapists, I have counselors, I have fucking veterinarians, I have every single like thing watching me, okay?
Veterinarians? Why don't you
XL
go
Hoodie,
see
yes,
them then?
Absolutely. XL Hoodie said, "Do you think BPD affected all your other past relationships too?" Yeah. Yeah. But it's crazy because like since I've been diagnosed and like the Zoloft and like whatever, it's just been a gradual, like I have gotten better, but I'm not even remotely close to being like fully healed. I'm not remotely close to being treated as, you know, as you guys say, like whatever it may be. But the awareness has helped so much, and so has the Zoloft. But with everything that's been going on, there was no way that I was not going to react that way. 23BTC said you're 540 pounds. Holy cow. I don't know. I'm just guessing, but probably maybe, I don't know. Maybe more. Fuck, I'm swollen as hell.
Yeah, she said she was 540. Do you think she's a bit heavier than that? I think she might be a bit heavier than that, but just a little bit. Yeah, she's got no self-awareness. That's what makes her who she is. No self-awareness at all.
BPD and NPD are two sides of the same coin. Oh, love. No, they're not. Camila, no, they're not. I want you to do some research. They're completely different. One has like this ego, like lack of empathy, doesn't care about connection, while the other, which is the BPD, all it wants is connection, reassurance, and love, and is so afraid of abandonment. Completely two different things.
560s, yeah, probably.
Have I journaled about my emotions at all? You know what's crazy? I'm not gonna put down the soda. It's fucking 0 sugar, 0 calories. Like hop off it. Like hop off it. Like would you rather me drink some alcohol? Because that's what I wanted instead. Have you journaled about your emotions at all? So I used to do daily journaling, and I haven't journaled in, oh my God, what is it? I haven't journaled in, oh my God, it's been so long. It's been like maybe 2 months. So, I hate you, don't leave me under.
Less to look through for the receipts then. So she'll be able to find the journals that she did, proving that Tommy was a bastard.
The Borderline
Get on it.
book by Hall Tross. Oh, I need to read that. See, I hate you, don't leave me. Yeah. It's your mom's fault, obviously. Don't say things like that.
Oh, she's going to stress
like
you,
to, like,
for sure.
It's my experience. Like, I'm allowed to, like, appreciate and love my mom and be so proud of her, of who she is today. But, like, also be very aware of, like, what I went through as a kid, you know?
Somebody's asked, would you go back to her?
Oh, it's been rough around here, folks. It's been just rough around here. Like, I just feel, I don't know, I just feel a lot of regret.
Whose personality is she taking on now? Emily's probably.
Worried about her.
They're both as bad as each other.
That's just how I feel. And I don't know what to do with all that. Hi, baby.
What's up with you and laying in his bed? Yeah.
Somebody's asked, are you ready to date again? What do you think? She's been crying for the past 3 days. And somebody's like, so, who's next on the agenda? Come on, you idiot.
You regret your relationship with Emily. So no, I regret things that have happened in our relationship, obviously. I just can't believe things hit the fan like they have. Like publicly. Like stuff like this privately. I'll get over it. I'll forgive. I'll move on. I'll hope for the best the next day. But having it happen publicly has just been Whew.
She's so benevolent to
A disorder
forgive.
can be an explanation for a behavior, but is never an excuse. A disorder can be an explanation for a behavior. Yep. I used to journal daily, but after she unexpectedly died last year, I stopped, so I understand how hard it can be
Valid
to start again.
question.
Oh, I'm so
Yeah.
sorry. And yeah, like, journaling is really, really good. Yeah. What are your thoughts on Tom dissing you for getting them Tupperware for gifts? That hurt my feelings a lot because I didn't just get her Tupperware. I got her other.
I mean, it could be that Amber is genuinely emotional because she actually found somebody who was perfect for her. She found somebody who was a nurse that's somebody who would take care of her, and she found somebody who was a feeder who allows her to eat whatever she wants. So the two major things that she wants, she found in Emily, but unfortunately, Emily's personality and Amber's personality were so alike that they just couldn't work out together. So that's another theory.
And what's weird is like I asked her what she wanted for Christmas, and that was one of the things that she wanted. So I don't know. Tom is Emily, but her name's out there now. Like everyone knows her name. I don't think she cares that I've said her name. I think she's probably more hurt by just like everything hitting the fan too. I think we both regret and we both fucked up and we both crashed out. And I'm able to admit that. Like we both crashed out. I don't know.
Qualified caretaker. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Corinne, I get that. Girl, her name has been out. I get that, but I try to respect my partners. I know, I get it. Where did the Tommy nickname come from? So I was trying to think of a nickname that suited her, and that was kind of like what's that word called? Starts with an A. It describes someone. Help. No. Where it's like someone like no, not an adjective. Not attributes. Yes, Caitlin. Androgynous. I can't say that word. I have a hard time saying it.
Androgynous.
I wanted a name that was kind of like that because I don't view Emily as like, hey, my name is Jessica. You know, so I wanted something that was very like, you know, that like matched her style and like. And I love the name Tommy. I think it's super cute. And she didn't want her real name out there, and I was like, I fully support.
So you chose to name her for your own ends. Yeah, that's not narc behaviour at all. Yeah, I don't like your name, so I think I'm going to choose a name for you.
That,
Not
know?
narc behaviour.
Oh, like a tomboy. Shut the fuck up, Tommy. Tomboy, Tommy. So you renamed her for fun. I didn't rename her. I gave her a nickname in the same way that I have done in past partners. So, if you give up YouTube in the morning, what else would you do? I don't know. You're weird with gender. How am I weird with gender? What about that was weird? I'm weird with gender. The fuck? Has anyone else just like I don't know?
Yeah, I've
No,
just
we're not
like
cool now, but we did have a few messages, and I'm worried about her, and that's just how I've always been. Like, how can you not worry about someone you love? Like, how can you like? How do you turn that off?
I guess Tommy's better
Sounds
than
like a you
Chucky.
problem.
Are you exhausted?
Okay.
I hope it's to a really sweet kitty cat, and I hope it is clean daily like it should be.
Hem space. I never said we're getting back together. Jesus. Like I said, she probably hates me.
So
I can't
sad.
block her, Donna. Like I'm just not. I'm not that person.
So you're keeping the lines of communication open, even though you've said on multiple occasions that she hates you. Why would you keep the lines of communication open if you hate someone? Or if they hate you? I would close down that line of communication ASAP. But instead you're texting and you're Snapchatting, even to this day. It's very sus.
I don't know. I guess you guys just be lucky you're not me, I guess. I don't know. Like, have you ever heard of, like, loving unconditionally? That's very me-coded. Very me-coded. The way you're explaining you both crashing out, it sounds like you're already forgiven her. If she asked you back, would you get back together? I don't know.
You're
Oh my God,
stupid.
someone said
If you
Rosie
get
hates
back together with her, you're stupid. Even if you're both twats, you're both stupid.
By the way, thank you everyone who has joined Stream Queens or Stream Queens Mini. Angela, thank you. Oh my God, who hates my guts?
I don't think she's worried about Rarity. She used her as a bargaining chip, let's face it.
Did she hate me? Oh my God, Window. On the bright side, Devo, you've made up all your missed streams. Well, looky there, Window. Someone said chronically online. That is not me coded. I don't know if you're new around here, but I'm like never on here.
Yeah, she's never on here. Like, we've only seen her like 25 hours out of the past 48. So
This is like new. All this live streaming I've been doing. Yeah, Porkins.
exactly. Love somebody, but don't be a doormat.
I don't know. I've been sitting on that joke for 3 days. Oh my god. Well, it hit. It hit right where it needed to hit, so thank you for that. Window, I bet this is like crazy for you, because usually like the chat's like more slow moving, and like, how do you feel? Like, normally I like talk to you like 9 million times in one chat. It's probably different for all my little members that I love so much that I had like literally like, what, 7 episodes ago? Episodes. Okay.
Yeah, it's so true. There's only one thing Galway can deliver. It's relationships where both sides are terrible and you root for nobody. Yeah, you just hope everybody explodes.
Just more, wait, what's going on? Why would that make me insane? Oh my god, I can't. I don't understand people. It's whatever. I don't know. I told myself I was going to come on live stream and just be true to myself. And if you think I'm insane for the way that I feel, then you think a lot of women are insane right now. So, I don't know what to say about it.
Huh? That doesn't make any sense. If you think I'm insane,
I mean, I
look at all these
understand.
other women.
I don't know what to do. A lot of women are insane. Yeah, a lot of, I'm not saying it's a good or bad thing. I'm not saying it's appropriate. I'm not saying it's okay. I'm not saying it's whatever. But a lot of lesbian relationships can get kind of, and I don't just know that because of me, but I know that because I have a lot of lesbian friends. Genuinely a lot. So.
I mean, yeah.
Loving someone unconditionally is not the same as forgiving and or going back to the abuser. Oh my god. See, I even feel sick to my stomach with that word abuser. With everything I said, I feel so bad. Like, I have so much remorse, and it's like everything that I said that like happened or that she did or whatever.
Ayana says, I think this is just a fundraising event and an attempt to make Mr. Snowflake look a fool potentially. Yeah, I think that's a very valid opinion, a very valid theory.
Like, those things are true, but like, those are things that like were old news bear, it's like old news bears, whatever that saying is. Like, it's things that like genuinely did happen, but happened, while in Wisconsin and this and that. And it's things that we did move on from.
All those
But it's
lesbian friends,
going
all
on
of
the
them.
internet, going on the Reddit, going on the Snowflake, like literally the final boss. Snowflake, title that your next video, because seriously, you were the final boss that like literally broke me. So, I don't know. Everyone like crashes out differently. I don't know.
Her friends are Twinkie, Romeo,
Lips, tap deal.
and what was the other one?
Yeah, crazy things. She likes your body and not you. How can you not see that?
Wasabi. Yeah, thank you. They're her
I
friends.
don't know. Is that true? Huh. Wow, Lauren, you've been watching for a minute.
And Amberlynn. Yeah. So she's got 4 friends. That's a lot.
Who's shrimp?
I don't know who Shrimp is.
Oh, the fried shrimp, or what's the shrimp? Tempura shrimp.
Quirky Love Rosie ate
What were they
that
saying?
shrimp.
Because I don't think I was paying attention. I'm gonna look.
Yeah, Chat GPT, 5 friends. Yep.
Where are you? Shrimp type deal. Where are you? How do I suck this bad at this? I don't know. I can't find it. We'll see for the next time. Being nasty. Lindsay.
Jennifer needs an overhaul.
Weren't paying attention to chat.
Amber
I'm paying
needs an
attention to chat.
overhaul,
It's just hard for me
Jennifer.
to read
Sorry.
So.
I haven't had my dinner yet.
Snow
got no-
dandruff? Oh my god. Wait, that's so funny.
Why is she laughing
Snow
like a
dandruff.
chipmunk?
Oh my god, snow dandruff. It's not snowflake anymore, folks. It's snow dandruff.
That is a shit nickname. Snow dandruff. Nah, that's rubbish.
Oh, yeah, shrimp's okay. The texture is what gets me. Like, I'll eat it, but only a little bit, Oh, thank you, Haley. I appreciate it. I think she liked that one guy's. already forgot what we were talking about. I hope I sleep tonight because I'm like losing my mind.
Very clever.
Snow dandruff and Amberlynn. Oh shit.
Amberlynn
That's
is
funny.
better. Yeah.
Name calling for an empath. Love that for you. You guys, if you're an empath, remember you cannot joke around and call someone like a silly little nickname, okay? Just remember that. Just remember that. It's not allowed around here.
Good job you're not an empath
Lauren,
then, Amber.
hi. No, I didn't get another Delta 8 vape. I decided against it, which is crazy. So Lauren, you can click this link. Let me just pin it. Pin it. Put a can in it. Okay. Oh my god, I'm just so I don't know what to do. That's why I titled my thing. I don't know how to feel. I just need to do what feels right to me, I guess. What names did your current girlfriend call you again? Current girlfriend. I don't have a current girlfriend. That stopped a few days ago.
Oh, almost caught her out. Almost. Almost.
She would never eat a shrimp platter.
What's for
I
tea?
would totally eat a shrimp platter again. And the thing is,
today.
I ate half of the shrimp platter. It was only 150 calories. So
Half the shrimp platter, 150 calories. Well done. Probably chicken and veg and potatoes. I don't really have... I'm not very creative. I just want to keep to simple food on my calorie deficit. So nothing fancy. Just protein, veg, and carbs. That's all.
it was only 150 calories. Most salads, all salads, are even more caloric than that. It was literally just protein and a little bit of fat, but it was literally just protein.
Amber is not an empath, no. No matter how much she protests that she is.
Get some shrimp. Oh my god, not Kevin. That's hectic. Yeah, shrimp is very low calorie for real. Anyway.
Not if you cover it in Alfredo sauce.
I'm gonna do a love reading. Baby boy, calm it down. I'm gonna do a love reading on myself real quick. I just wanna see if I'm okay. I just wanna see if I'm okay. If the universe is like, girl, like you're okay. Like you're gonna be fine. Like you genuinely will be okay. I know life is like crazy right now, and I know that like the climax always hits at least once a year. I mean, I have plenty of climaxes a week, but you know what we're talking about.
Thanks for that.
Yeah, the world will keep on turning. I just want to do one for me, not
Just so you know, guys, Amber wanks. All right?
for everyone else.
You're not
Calm
allowed to
down.
do that in the UK, so I'm jealous.
Why did someone say absolutely sickening? Don't we all do that? Like, I don't understand.
Not the
I want to
cards.
acknowledge my super chats, even though I have not been rude or nasty to you. Oh my god, Catherine. It's just, I'm really overwhelmed, and there is a lot. And
What a
I have been,
terrible
like,
day
speaking
to have
people,
ears,
but
true.
Catherine, I love you and I appreciate you, and I'm very sorry. Am I able to go back and see?
Do you know what, guys? It's our fault for having ears.
You should hate her. Stand up for yourself. I don't hate her though. Let me see if I can see more. Drinking soda just ain't it for me, man. I need to fill up my wallet with some ice and some cold water. Oh my god, that sounds like everything. I can't.
She
find
likes the different food too much for that, Jason. Use a
I don't know.
VPN.
I don't know what life is right now. Oh, it was this one that popped up. Longing, craving, aching, wanting. Yeah.
How convenient.
Foundation. Establish family security. I'm gonna do one more. I wanted to do 3.
It's written in the stars. In the heart of the cards.
Hoping, expecting, faith, manifesting. Interesting. I'm hoping and manifesting and longing and craving for a secure foundation of a relationship. Fuck. And
So
I
you're
wanted it
getting
to be
back with Emily then? That's what the
Like,
cards
I wanted
say.
all the bad to go away, you know? It feels really weird to say her name. Like, lazy man, thank you. I appreciate that because I feel ugly as heck right now. It's weird to say her name like publicly like that. Emily. Whoa! But yeah. That's some good cards. Oh my lord. Oh my.
Asuka Chan says, you would have died if you stayed with her, TBH, 100, 100. Yeah, that's probably what she's going to go back to us. So she'll get well fed up to being in a bed.
The tongue pop?
Yeah, stop popping your tongue.
Really here? Did I tongue pop? What the hell? Sorry.
You do tongue pop.
I'm telling you guys. I haven't slept. I'm anxietied. I'm just a lot of things. I don't even know what life is anymore.
Oh, Amber only cares about herself. Don't worry about that. She looks
Maggie,
after
how do you do this?
one.
Me and my friends, when I lived with Eric and Ricky, we would do it all the time, the tongue popping. So,
So, like, you know,
I didn't sleep well when I
whatever.
was a big eater. No, I sleep just fine, like normally, but it's been since everything hit the fan, it's been hard. How people constantly hate watch you is pathetic. Hannah, it's definitely wild and it's wild and it's different.
She's
You know,
talking about us.
it's different. Your baseline normal is very different than normal. Maybe. Your dookie rags stink up her house.
Oh yeah,
Is
all
that like
this
disconnected?
emotion.
Like the person that's like, aren't you in like your mom?
All this emotion, she's taking that to the bank. Next month, she's going to be like, making $1 million
What's
moves.
that? Lauren, hello. Jessica Mesca looking for clout. Yeah. Hello.
Yeah.
Well, Lindsay, go to her channel. Oh, girl, have you checked your upper lip? What's wrong with her upper lip? I've never ever seen what this person looks like. I just know the name. Would you
Jessica
consider
paid
being in a
$3 for that.
relationship? No. Do I have a lazy eye sometimes and I'm tired? Steve, you don't know what empath behavior is, hun. We still have other emotions. I don't know. I'm lost.
We're all lost, darling. That's why we're here.
Whoever asked for the poly relationship, are you serious? We're trying very hard to guide you. I don't.
Yeah, I mean, I personally wouldn't, like, pay money to troll Amberlynn Reed or Rosie or any of them lot. I'm content just kind of sitting here from afar and going, hee, you know, from a few miles away.
Did your lawyer friend tell you that you both live in one party consent states, meaning she can record you legally and share it without asking your permission? No, because I didn't talk about it. Polly is absolutely wild. I could never. Like, I'm too jealous. I'm a jealous girly. Oh shit, I'm only supposed to be on here for an hour. How have I already been on here for an hour? Just show your receipts. Proof.
Exactly. Just shit talk on your
I got
own
energy.
channel.
I popped off earlier, and I'm telling you, I have a lot of regret, and I feel bad. And isn't the lawyer friend still studying? No.
She has lots of friends, y'all. You know that, right?
That sounds like a you problem. Get it? You'll believe whatever you want and like make it like more serious. Just whatever makes me look the worst. Can you explain the blackmail? I don't want to go like into detail. So she doesn't even have nails. I really don't. I bite my nails.
Do you think
No,
Emily
yeah.
will release that video? Do you think she'll be that
shit.
vindictive?
I think I'm gonna get off though. Can you list your current top 5 goals? Just keep, I don't know, I feel like I can't think. Just be better, you know, maybe like lose some weight and just be better emotionally and mentally. That wouldn't have been part of it like a week ago because I was doing fine. Yeah, I do need some sleep. I don't know, just be better in general, you know? But yeah, I think I'm gonna get off.
Yeah, guys, just be
I go
better.
live again on Tuesday at 8:30. Am I going to go live tomorrow? I don't know. I've been live a lot. It's been kind of crazy over here, but oh no, Sana, that super chat went through.
Yeah, I think it will be leaked somehow.
We'll see, but either way, you failed every weight loss journey. Thanks. Either way though, I will be live Tuesday at 8:30 p.m. and I'll actually be on time. I am supposed to be doing something with my mom this week. I don't think it's going to be on Tuesday, so but I'll definitely keep you guys updated. It has to be on her time, her schedule though. So I'm gonna go type deal, type stitch. Like I know I need to go, but I'm like dreading the moment that I hang up. I don't know why.
No, you hang up. No, you.
Oh my god. No, Kevin, that's crazy. Type deal, type stitch. You're afraid of being alone with your thoughts? Yeah, maybe. Go fill up your wallet with icy water. Oh my god, that sounds so good. Yes, 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 yes. I have had 99% same life as you, so. Oh, Sana, you're so sweet with all the super chats. April. Calm down. All right. I'm going to go.
So this person said, I've had 99% the same life as you. So get your ass on YouTube and you'll get 250,000 followers if you've had a life like Amberlynn Reid. Make that money, girl. Come on.
I will see you guys soon sometime. Bye.
Bye. Well, that was Amberlynn Reid. Yes. So I hope you enjoyed today's stream. That's all I've got time for because I want to make some dinner. Thank you so much to everybody who's here and who has been here. It's been a wonderful stream. I thoroughly enjoyed myself. We had a right laugh, didn't we? So yes, thank you to everybody who has been here. Thank you to everybody who's become a member. Thank you for the super sticker. Aren't you exhausted? I appreciate that. Yeah, so basically, you're all wonderful. We're going to have a great time in future, because I'm sure I'll do more lives in future. You all take care of yourselves and have a wonderful day, evening, night, whatever you do. So thank you so much and goodbye. Bye.